We're here. Hello.
Hey!
We're
Hello.
back.
Hi.
We're back. Oh, wait, I can see that my camera is a little too high and my chin is cut off.
Of course, only once stream starts.
Listen, I can only see what I look like on Zoom. Good enough.
Oh yeah,
I
same.
can just sit up like a normal person. But yeah, we're back. We're here. And yeah. I'm not sure. Announcements. I should do that next. I'm great at this. I'm fantastic.
You're killing
at
it.
this. It's great. All right, announcements. Obviously, every Tuesday at 4 p.m. PST is this show. You know that since you're here right now. But Infinite Horizon is on at its usual time, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific. Ramblementy, again, on this week, Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific. Guest this week is Remy Ripple. They were cast on It Came From a Loop. Lucas and Freeman will be chatting with them about the difference between running and playing homebrew content versus prepared modules. That's really interesting because there's a lot of dynamics there, having run both. Like, it's a prepared module. But I also throw a bunch of homebrew into all my prepared modules. Also, the Q&A from last week, that's up on YouTube, so you can check it there if you missed it last week. And the VOD for this will, the upload day is now Saturdays. That way our VOD group can keep an eye out for, anyone who's watching the VOD can keep an eye out for that every Saturday. Which Saturday's a good time, because weekend, good time to watch shows. But yeah, I think
You
that
should definitely go
is
watch
all
the Q&A
announcements.
because I went to watch it and everyone here is adorable. So
You get to watch us rant about things for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I literally
Yeah,
think at one
that's-
point
yeah.
I was like, I'm getting on the soapbox.
Mm-hmm.
You can say that, yep.
It was just
Good.
people. It was just some people getting off the soapbox to allow others to get on the soapbox.
Yeah,
It was a
we
wonderful
answered
time.
some questions.
We answered questions.
We answered
just answered
questions were
very long.
answered. Questions were answered.
Yeah.
But yeah. That being said, we'll do brief introductions, and then we'll get going. We will start with. I'll actually look at the stream this time, so I can go in and somewhat of an order instead of just choosing someone on Zoom. We'll start with Liv.
I was almost there. I got it right on time, but I'm muted. Hello. We're just doing. Wait. Sorry. Somebody was yelling at me in chat. I'm not gonna name names, but somebody was yelling at me in chat. My name is Liv.
Perhaps that it's a really popular streamer in the
Oh,
community.
big time streamer Draconics. Yeah. Big time
I
streamer
think, I
Draconics.
think I've
Yeah.
heard of him.
I think I've heard
Wow,
of him.
he's really calling you out in chat right now.
Yeah, you know, I'm not going to stand for this kind of bullying in the
Being
community.
slandered on Twitter.
I really think that, we need to have conversation. There needs to be dialogue.
And
We're
this
gonna have
coming from someone who
conversation.
doesn't know what Gaia Online is? Like, come on.
Wait a minute, what? He doesn't know what Gaia Online is? Stop, we have to start
What?
stop the entire show.
This is a bully Drac stream. This is the bully Drac show now.
Hold on.
Are you kidding me? I'm gonna see you in the DMs. I'm gonna yell at you. 1 second, please. Anyway, back to the show. I cannot believe Guy Online raised me. It's like half of the reason why I'm queer. Like, what are you talking about?
I spent so much time on Gaia. It's embarrassing.
So embarrassing.
Listen, you weebs!
Calling us weebs. I've seen your
sorry.
Twitter feed.
Sorry.
I don't want. This man is literally in my messages being like, I don't think I've added enough anime references into my character art. Like, are you kidding me?
911, I need to report a murder. Welcome
Anyway,
to In Too Deep.
This is a D&D show, believe it or not.
If you didn't expect this content from an all LGBTQ plus cast, you should have. This is what you'll get. Nothing
It's on
more.
you.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway. Love you, Jack. My name's Liv, and when I'm not sitting here bullying a young man on the internet, I'm playing Anar. She is our Earth Genasi fighter, and you can find me at Live in a Day, where I hop around from channel to channel and play games and stuff. And there's a lot more of that coming.
All right. Leah.
Oh, it's my turn now. Hi, I'm Leah. I play Toko, the lovable big orc lady who heals sometimes. I usually do art and stuff on Twitter at That Geeky Artist. I may be on Pillow Fort going forward, since that's open to the public now. So that's pretty much it. That's all I got.
Lily.
Hello, I am Lily at Lillianapolis on Twitter. I play Gehenna, our drow rogue. Yeah, I'm just following my Twitter. If you like dumb shit, I retweet for my friends.
Alrighty. Draku, you're next.
Hi, I'm Draku. I'm playing a kobold artificer named Kula. I myself am a variety streamer here on Twitch, and that's pretty much it. I joined Gaia Online back in 2004.
Literally,
the best website ever.
Literally, if he doesn't know what Gaia Online is, he's too young for you. Like, honestly, this is absurd.
Oh my god.
All right, Cole.
I can't. I joined Gaia Online in 2006. Anyway. Hi, I'm Cole. I am an artist. I do art mostly for streams and TTRPG games, so I do character art and backgrounds and overlays and all that sort of fun stuff. You can check that out on Twitter. However, I have been super quiet because I've been very busy with work. But I should be posting art soon-ish when I get to the portraits for the new characters in the other stream. Yep, that's the thing that I sure have started. And yep. And that's me.
Right. And I'm your GM, Colin, at Colin_C_Kelly on Twitter. I do a bunch of things. I've been thinking about live streaming weekly, but I still need to figure that out. I also need to figure out like creating an overlay and stuff because I don't do art well. I'll figure something out. I might do it. I might not. I honestly don't know anymore. But yeah, I do a couple other things. I've been on a variety of channels, but I'll leave that for the end so we can start getting into this. We're going to go through a quick title sequence, and then we will get started with the show.
Catch you in a sec. We're back and at it again. Right, so I need to do a recap of the thing I'm notoriously the worst at and everything. I'm going to be checking you because I have notes, so...
Finally
it's a quiz.
a flaw.
I'm being quizzed over what happened last session. Last session, the party started out within the Tavern of the Yawning Portal, where they all had business with a local author known as Volfent Gadarm. Some of them requesting the money they owe him, that he owes them. Others just looking for information after explaining that he is short on money right now, but his friend, whom he has lost, is currently owes him money and they need it back. So the group set out to go find Balloon Black Marvelo's red-haired friend, only to find that he and another fellow had been taken by members of the Zentarim to a local warehouse, where they pursued and found that the Zentarim had been met with the Xanathar Guild, who then also stole the person they were looking for. But in the process, they met with one Raynor Neverember, son of the previous Open Lord Dagult Neverember. And he decided to go with them to go rescue Floon for the sake of... he felt he owed Floon this, because it was very much in this case a mistaken identity. The Xanathar Guild very clearly wanted Raynor, but they grabbed Floon, the two looking somewhat alike. The party decided to go down to the sewers to follow where, off the tip of some Kenku that they incapacitated. They followed into the sewers, following some lines through the sewers until they eventually found a weird creature that was a brain with animal-like legs, who Lily immediately went up to and pet like a cat.
Yes.
It
was adorable.
made clear that it wanted through the door, and so they followed it, only to find a half-orc, some sort of wizard, glowing red hands, standing over a particularly injured Floon, with a small orb-like creature with 4 eye stalks coming out of it, floating next to it. In a brief conversation, this half-orc called his Bossin, upon which out came a creature with rubbery purple skin and tentacles for a mouth and 2 beady eyes. And upon surveying the party, recognized Lily with the words, "Long time no see." And that's where we pick up.
I think so. I wrote it down that we ran into a brain on legs, but I wanted to forget.
Very simply wrote, found a brain and followed it. That's it.
Yep.
That's all I wrote on that one.
I pet it like a cat. Anyway, how you doing?
I said we followed the brain dog.
How you doing?
How you doing?
We can get to the formalities later. First, I must ask, what brings you all here?
Yeah.
Maya's Groomshar, looking at the half-orc wizard, called me out here. And the half-orc looks confused at this moment, kind of not wondering why the boss isn't beating up the people that are threatening him.
Look, so there's been a bit of a mix-up. This guy, he owes us some money, and he's probably not the guy you were after, unless you're after some redheaded nobody.
And Raynor, standing in the room, is kind of like hiding behind you all, realizing like, oh, they're after me, and I don't want to fight this thing.
Wise.
I'm gonna stealth check for him.
Shit, I was literally about to be like, can I perceive? And then I realized I'm stupid.
Well, I feel like the stealth roll just determines who he tries to hide behind.
That's fair.
It should be
That's
Kula, yes.
not a bad roll for him, actually. That
If
is
it's a bad roll, it's Kula.
that's a 21. He's pretty damn hidden.
So
He's more or less kind of like, you guys walked up some stairs. He's like managed to slip out and move down the stairs, and just kind of like, you can see him kind of like hiding back in the hallway out of sight.
Mm.
Fair. Wise.
And she says, and, well, who is this person? Nodding to Saloon. Is this not the Neverember fellow?
No, that's, what's his name? Saloon?
Faloon?
And he just, from the credits, it's Floon.
Yeah, that's his name.
And the Mind Flayer kind of looks over and says, well, you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. And kind of looking at Groomshar and like, and Groomshar's like, wait, he's not the guy. And then his Groomshar's just like, boss isn't gonna be happy.
So look, you got the wrong dude. Can we just have him? He owes us money. Transitive property. He owes us money. He owes someone who owes us. Come on, buddy.
Very well, considering he's not the target we were after. And he kind of nods to Groomshar and says, let him go, Groomshar. And Groomshar's like, Well, we could at least take him to the boss, make the boss think that it's like no, and then Groomshar says that, just kind of says, so it's like, "I will screw you. I'm gonna do it anyway." And he kind of like grabs Floon, and then you see the Mind Flayer just kind of like, and then he focuses on Groomshar, and Groomshar stops in his tracks completely. So I need to make a save for him. Oh, that's bad.
Oh my god.
Murdered!
How much damage is this?
Too much
Oh, God.
is what I'm
Yes.
assuming.
Yeah.
Do I? What fighting style did I take? Ah! Not that. Never mind.
As you see, Groomshar kind of seize up almost, and then convulse a bit and just collapse onto the ground, and he's not breathing.
But is he dead?
Oh yeah, very dead.
You know.
Okay.
Uh,
No, there's like not breathing, and then there's like dead. You know?
oh, so it was probably a save and not like a hit.
It was a save. Yeah, you
Yeah.
you didn't see the Mind Flayer lashed out at him or anything. It was very much he just kind of focused on him for a second, and then Groomshar just fell over dead.
Ah, no.
Okay. So we're free to take him.
Yes, feel free.
Pleasure working with you. Be careful with your pets. They sort of freak people out. I don't want any of them to get hurt.
Yes, this one escapes, and he kind of leans down and grabs the brain creature and just kind of like holds it in his hands. They contain valuable information, so I need to do better with corralling them.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, pets. Points of pity.
Hmm.
Quick question. How do you know Scary Tentacle Face?
He's got a name.
I did not catch it.
I did not introduce myself. My name is
See-
Nylihor.
Nylihor. Okay, question still stands.
Oh, we met each other a long time ago.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. Do you just...
It seems our paths converge once again.
This has been a very fun reunion. I think we should go finish the job that we have. It was a pleasure meeting you. I'm so sorry to intrude. Friends, shall we go?
We should meet up again soon. I got still working on some stuff you told me about, but gotta go right now.
You know where to find me. And one thing I want to describe is he does does have like these big, like almost comical goggles on, and it picks up the brain creature. I forgot to mention when it completely iced Groomshar there, it also iced that small ball creature with those little eye stops coming out. They just kind of both collapsed at once.
Gracious DM,
Mhm.
do we all know what a Mind Flayer is?
You can certainly make what kind of check would that be? Their nature or history?
Because I've been playing the fact that I've heard of these things. Is this what I think it is?
I live the player, have fought Mind Flayers, and I hate
They're
them.
not fun. They're not fun.
Yeah.
But
If-
Anar, I don't know. What kind of check is this?
We'll call this. They're not natural in any way, so we're gonna call this a history check.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't know shit in history.
I think your Underdarkness should probably give some benefit. Or it's a lower.
Yeah,
DC
you'd
or
probably
something.
you'd at least know, Shahar. You know at least the basics about. You know they're very alien creatures. They tend to live in colonies, and they're very dangerous and avoided for a reason.
I got an 18 on an intelligence based test. Bro.
I got a 12 because I have a +0.
I have a +1.
Hey.
Toku, you're not really aware of what they are. You might have heard stories about them, but you're not really sure if they're true or not. Inari, you might have read a book on them before. You know that they are very alien creatures, in particularly adept in psionics. They generally live in colonies. We'll say Well, say you read a copy of Volo's Guide to Monsters at some point, and there is a section on mind flayers in there.
It's true, there is.
And having gone through it, you know, they generally live in colonies, but there are occasionally outcasts of some sort. Those particularly who tend to dabble in arcane magic are generally expelled from the colony. But Nihilahor kind of gathers up the corpses and drags them into just a back room, essentially.
And so Toko's like looking at the others as they apparently walk out.
Yeah.
Nihilahor, you notice, isn't even not walking; he's kind of like levitating above the ground.
Yeah.
Shahara is.
I meant we're walking out.
ushering
you're
people
walking out.
Shahara's.
Floon is very timidly walking with you all.
I'm ushering people out. Out.
Like, are we not going to? He just.
Nope.
With your mind.
Nope. Out.
Not,
Nope.
It's just gonna be okay.
Nope.
And-
Out.
And hold on,
Yeah.
you want to stay? You want to stay here and experience that yourself? Come on.
No. We will discuss.
don't-
We'll discuss this at the tavern. Out of here. Let's go.
Okay, out. Stop pushing. Your nails are very sharp.
Done on
Anar
purpose.
takes up the back. Anar takes up the back as the group retreats because she also wants to
Tactful.
get out.
That's fair. The average person has never seen a mind flayer, and fortunately so. They're not generally that nice.
No.
Well, you guys trace back your steps and easily make your way out of the sewers and into the city. Climbing out of the sewers, Floon says, I'm very grateful for you saving me. I fear that half-orc might have killed me. Who sent you?
Volo.
Oh, good. He is a good friend, at least.
Apparently you owe him some money.
And Floon is kind of like smiled that says, that I do.
And then with that, I'm going to turn directly to Johanna.
Yeah, fair.
And I'm going to put an arm around her shoulder and just... So what was that?
Oh, that's my buddy.
Buddy.
My buddy,
Oh,
Hello.
a friend of yours.
Yeah.
Oh.
helping me figure out some shit that I can I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to get better at
So as you're figuring this out and maybe getting smarter so that it can devour your brain? Yes.
No. What? No.
You know what that is?
Yeah, of course. That's why he can help me.
Help you with what?
I'm sorry, devouring brains.
Oh, yeah, that's sort of his thing.
Yeah. Mind flayers are kind of nasty creatures. They are based in like psychic, psionic, mental stuff.
I
Exactly.
think I've heard about
Yeah.
that once. I'm not entirely sure though.
That is how he killed the half-orc.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, he can just eat brains from like 6 feet away.
No.
Or he can collect
the,
them as
the,
pets.
the eating the
Is
brains
that what that
is
was? That was someone's brain.
probably at some point.
Oh god.
Now do you
know.
see why I wanted to leave quickly?
Yeah, the intimidating dude. Nice. Interesting taste in library decor, but overall not a bad dude.
We can all talk about.
Don't piss him off though. He can do that.
We can talk about our choice of friends and chosen family and stuff. Maybe after we deliver this guy and
After
get
we
paid.
get paid. We can talk about
Yeah,
it
After
know-
we get paid.
We can talk about it over a drink.
Sure. That's cool.
Raider
I
says,
do think I
Is
need a
Raynor
drink,
still
yes.
with us?
yeah, at this point he kind of says, it's like, well, considering the events, I've helped you rescue Floon, so I think I'm going to be on my way and go home now.
Wise.
But
That
I
is
appreciate the
understandable.
help, and I will keep you all in mind if I need something done.
Appreciate it.
You should probably find another red-haired friend to travel with, because that was really convenient for you. But I don't think next time you'll be so lucky. So
Well, now that I know they're after me, next time I'll be ready.
good luck.
Sure. I don't think we will be there for you, but good luck.
He nods and walks off, just a different direction, probably towards the North Ward or the Castle Ward.
This guy.
So, Floon.
Yes.
Right. So, yeah, we're bringing you back to the pit. What's it called?
Yawning portal.
The Yawning Portal. And
The beat.
we're gonna meet up. With a mutual friend and do some business. She just pats him on the shoulder a little.
He's
Threateningly.
very much a not very, what's the word, sturdy individual. He's a bit of a weakling.
Yeah.
Yes, that sounds wonderful. So you all make your way back to the Yawning Portal.
Yeah. No, just that. Nara was going to push him. But yeah, that works too.
Yeah.
You all make your way back to the Yawning Portal. You go into the inn. The inn's a bit has slowed down a bit, so to say. But it's still relatively busy. It's almost always busy. And you see Volo sitting at a table, kind of doing that thing where you like nervously bounce your leg.
Oh, that thing I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Understandable.
He doesn't seem to have noticed you all enter.
Yeah. Nar like walks over, doesn't slam a hand, but puts a hand down on the table in front and then just like looks towards the rest of the group. She's not the spokesperson, but you know, she's here.
Volo, we have brought back your friend. Now, friend can give you money and you can give us money.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And he says, Floon, could I talk to you privately for a second?
No.
And Floon just kind of
No.
nods.
No. No
Oh.
privately. We want our money.
No.
So,
Money first, privacy later.
yes.
Volo says, well, Floon, these wonderful folks, I've paid them to go rescue you, as well as a few other things.
Hired, not paid, but yes.
Yes.
Yes, hired. Do you have that money you owed me? And he's kind of like looks nervously, and he's like, well, I did, and then I got mugged.
Son of a
Broke
bitch.
behavior
Son of a-
in this inn tonight is unbelievable.
Ola says, I worried about that, but do not spare. I have something much more valuable than gold that I can give you.
And we had to do the fetch quest. Why?
If
Yeah,
you say knowledge, I will do the opposite and heal you.
Well,
I've
originally I
already
was-
read your I've already read your book. I've already read your book.
This, I promise, is something much, much more valuable. And he pulls out a rolled
God.
piece of parchment that's sealed with like an official
knowledge.
Waterdeep seal. And he hands it to whoever's nearest. Probably a nun.
Yeah, Anar takes it. You said it's a map? Wait, it's like
No, it's a parchment. It has
Okay.
an official Waterdeep seal on there as well.
Okay. She takes it and
Oh.
opens it.
Yeah,
It's a book?
opening it, you kind of read over it and you realize it's a deed to a property in Waterdeep.
Did he just give us a hype house?
That is a deed to a very, very valuable property here in Waterdeep. A place formerly known as Troll Skull Manor.
Did
So
you
we
say
got real
troll
estate.
skull?
Yeah,
Troll
Troll Skull Manor.
troll skull.
Yeah,
I heard
that's not
troll
a-
scroll.
Nah, Troll
Would-
Skull.
Troll's
so-
a better name.
Yeah. Anar grew up on the streets of Waterdeep. Would she know anything about this manor or the area that it's in?
The name rings a bell. There is an area of the city known as Troll Skull Alley. This is where the manor is located. You also know, however, the manor used to be a relatively well-run inn and tavern, but it has previously fallen in disrepair, gotten passed down. It hasn't been active for years now.
So rather than paying us for a job, you're giving us a rundown house?
It's certainly not it's a bit run down, but it is valuable nonetheless, and I'm sure it could earn you a lot of money provided that it's fixed up and run properly.
If I
I
may,
paid a good sum for that property.
Do we look like carpenters?
I think he got
Do
fucking
we look
conned,
like
my
a
dude.
guild to you?
Are we supposed
Well, that's
to
what the
run a bed
guilds are
and
for. The
breakfast?
guilds can fix up the manor.
and how
And-
are we
Anar actually
supposed-
slams her hands down on the table. With what money, Volo?
Okay.
And
And he-
another question too. You're giving us this deed. How do we know that you bought it? Are we going to be mugged for it?
Well, it's official.
It seems like your friends keep getting mugged.
I guarantee you it is official. We can go to a magister right now and have it transferred to you all.
Look, I think what you're doing is you're giving us a chore. Giving us more work.
Next thing
And
you know,
he pulls
picks
out
up the house and
he pulls
decides
out a
to pay
coin
for it.
purse and kind of just empties it on the table. Like, this is all I have. It's all I can offer you in addition to this deal. In total, it's 100 gold pieces.
She snatches it up, and her just snatches up the gold in the pouch.
Hey, we're
She's
dividing that.
unbelievable. No, yeah, I got you.
Oh,
Do his
boy.
clothes look fancy?
Yeah,
His-
actually,
his hat does.
I'm taking your hat too.
What?
you got any
No,
gold
I'm taking
buttons?
your hat.
You got any gold buttons?
No.
Wait, are we mugging him
Okay.
now?
Yeah,
Yes.
we
In the
can't just-
middle of an inn.
This is
yeah.
not mugging. We are getting our payments worth, and I want his hat.
Mr. Kula is
Oh,
so right.
we're repoing.
Listen to the man.
Yes.
Make an intimidation check at advantage, Kula. Yeah.
Take it. Since my
Basically
intimidation.
giving you the help action.
He knows like
It's a
first
negative
level
1.
spells, and none of them are damaging. I'd like to point out. So
I cast silent image to make I don't have a cool hat.
11.
11.
DC was 10 at this point. He says, "Fine." He gives you his hat.
Kula immediately puts it on. It's probably too big for his head, right?
let
Like
me-
it's like floppy.
Yeah, it's one of those floppy hats.
He
Does it have a
tries
feather?
anyway.
I think that's a feather in it too. Let me find Volo.
Um,
Let me find Volo real quick. There's an image of him. Friend in need.
this party's so chaotic already. I
Yeah,
love
floppy
it.
hat with a feather in it.
Beautiful.
Yes,
What I-
okay, we can't.
What I expected.
Don't forget you owe me something.
Oh, yes. Information on the Black Viper. Well, that story, it's not incredibly long, but
Hmm.
I was mugged
Gods.
almost mugged while in the North Ward. I was just going on a scenic walk along, give me a second, there's actually a specific place.
Experience
I
a lot of
believe.
muggings, my dude.
I mean, I think you can see why.
That's fair.
I just came from a nice stroll at Cliff Watch. They held me at dagger point, but they thought I was a noble. The second they found out I wasn't, they left me alone and fled.
Yeah, I wish we had known you had no money before we took your job. He's like fluffing the hat, trying to get it to sit on his head as he's saying.
Is that it?
That's all it can provide. Yes, they. Based
What?
on figure, they seemed like a woman, which is strange.
So
considering
you
I always
don't
heard
even
Black-
know if it was the Black Viper.
Oh, I'm positive it was.
Were you?
I absolutely am. Yes.
Could have
Make
been
an
the
insight.
Ebony
You can make an
Cobra.
insight if you'd like.
I would love to insight this motherfucker.
The lies, just the lies that are coming out.
He hasn't told any straight lies. He's told extended truths.
For
Listen.
all he knows, it could have been the Ebony Cobra.
16.
16. You're by like you feel fairly confident that he does believe that was the Black Viper.
I was told that you were telling this fantastical tale about your meeting with the Black Viper, and that was it.
Well, you embellish. Of
Oh,
course,
you
and it's-
embellished it.
Like how you
So
embellish
not
your payday.
only did you not pay me gold, you didn't even give me good information that was worth my time.
I can describe what they looked like.
I am pretty well aware what they look like.
Right.
Let me just. I'm gonna describe the payday we got. Okay, we were promised what 100 gold each.
200.
What you did? Yeah. Okay. 200. What you did? You gave us 100 gold. Yeah, the hat off your head, and you gave 5 total strangers the deed to one house.
That's not even a good house. I know this place. I know this place. This is not a good
It
house.
was
I
once
squatted
very
in
good.
here.
The
I squatted
foundation
in
and the
here when I was
structure is still
7.
intact.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
So what? You expect us? You expect 5 of us to like move in together? Like what the hell?
I don't know. You could sell the
5 complete
property.
strangers a house.
We have to open
All of a
real
sudden,
estate
they were
agency.
roommates.
Yeah.
I paid
what
good
are you
money for
Yes,
that
that's my
property.
favorite
I think you
fanfic
got
trope.
conned, my
Yes.
dude.
I paid good money for that house, for that manor.
Someone write the fanfic, please. Do it for me.
How
I don't
about
think we need to do a.
We're living it, Cole. We're living it. All of a sudden, we're roommates.
Yeah.
And there's probably
We haven't
only one
decided.
bed.
We haven't.
There's probably only one bed. It's all coming together.
Okay, so the next thing on the list is we have to get married as part of a con.
And there was only one bed.
It was
and
only
all
one
5 of us
way.
have to sleep in
It,
the same
it
one.
needs to be a really long ducktail style bed.
And somehow,
God.
somebody, two of us forgot that we were childhood friends.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, like,
Not you
look,
crying.
I will gladly pay you whatever be once the dividends from those Gods and Monsters come in. I'm still waiting on them to come in. They've been shipped out. I'll be receiving royalties soon.
How many other people do you have to pay? How long is your tab?
Long, but I do pay it.
Um,
And he kind of looks over to Durnan, the barkeep, this big, like very big man. Durnan was once an adventurer and survived the Underground. Used it to make this very tavern. And it's more notable his incredibly sharp and nice looking sword that rests behind the bar. And Durnan's kind of like is polishing a mug and looks over and like shrugs. So it's not a no.
Does he pay you?
it's not a yes either.
Does he pay you?
I will pay you.
I'm almost scared what you're going to come back with next. Are you going to pay me with another job that you can't pay for? Is this the deal?
He is going to give us the deed to a small business next. It's gonna be a hybrid tattoo
And he kind of
parlor
looks
flower
at
shop.
he looks and he
Oh
says,
my
"That's
God.
effectively."
Shut the fuck up! I heard you.
Now, is this Liv or is this Anar?
No, this is Liv. Lily was like,
That
it's
was
gonna be
Lily.
a hybrid flower shop tattoo parlor. Get out of here. We're gay, but we're not that gay. Damn, we're playing D&D.
That's pretty gay.
I mean, in
Fucking gay.
Tasha's, they released the magic tattoos. It's a
But we
thing.
don't have a druid. We don't have a druid,
Fuck.
so we can't be that fanfic. Anyway, back to
They were druids.
Oh my god, they were.
Yeah, looking.
David.
Volos says, I have effectively given you the deed to a small business. Once
With an
up
N.
in repair, that place used to make good money.
Used to.
Oh, then they all died.
Is it going to be haunted too?
Is it haunted? may have just sold this on me.
Nervously sweats at that.
Okay,
You
wait.
just
wait,
sold
wait,
me on this
wait.
house.
Wait.
No, that is the
no.
opposite.
No, Jenna, because the last time we went to a place that Volo said was haunted, there was just like paper mache everywhere. How haunted, apparently, is this place? Quickly.
He
He looks and
probably
says,
doesn't
"Well,
know because he
I
hasn't
bought
been
it.
to it.
I've been to it. I bought it for a reason. Like I said,
And that's why you gave it away so easily, yes?
Well, my next
how did
portfolio.
you buy these things? You are a broke man.
Is this why you
I
are
told
broke?
you, royalties. The reason I'm broke is because of this purchase, but
God
nonetheless.
bought the house.
Okay,
Which
so
made you
tell us
broke,
about the
and so
ghosts
you
in this
couldn't-
house. Tell us about these ghosts.
It's just one ghost, I believe. I bought it because I'm doing research for my next book, Spirit Inspectors. But
You
nonetheless,
couldn't even recognize a real specter.
this one is real, I assure you.
What
It
makes
didn't
you say
try
that
to
it's
do anything
so real?
harmful. It just kind of threw things.
Is there rumors about Troll Skull Manor being haunted?
There absolutely are. Now that you recall, there's
Okay. Anara actually
Absolutely.
pauses. She stops yelling at Obolo for a second. Don't worry. Don't.
We'll be
Might
back
go
on our
bad.
bullshit in 1 minute.
Yeah. Please stand by. She takes a second, thinks about it, and then looks at the rest of the group and is just like, okay, I know actually this place might be haunted. I remember
Hell yeah.
there's a lot of stories about it.
Why are you suddenly so excited because it's haunted?
That sounds.
It
dope.
almost-
It's still a broken down home.
It's almost worse that it's haunted. It's almost so ridiculous because I have I have a bed, maybe not a place of residence, but I have a bed. And it's not haunted.
Okay, but hold on. We don't have to live there. How cool is it to say you own a haunted house?
I mean, I've never owned a house, so
I've also never owned a house.
Me neither. But a haunted house
No.
is even better.
no, he's trapping us. He's trapping us. He's actually starting to make sense. We've sat here for so long. A group
Look,
of
it's
5 millennials owning a house. It's
Damn.
all coming together.
Oh my god.
It'll tide us over till he gets the actual money he owes us. But come on, it's a haunted house. That's fucking sick.
Okay, we are going to talk privately, but you have to stay here. And Anar pulls everybody into a huddle.
What is it
We
with you
actually-
people and the pulling and the shoving?
Gotta move quick.
Get used to it. You're in the city.
Yeah, it's fast.
Yeah, they'll push you around a lot. You gotta be sturdy. So are we actually gonna take this house?
Kinda.
Why did he spend money on a house to look at specters?
And then
Like-
he
He's
gives it
writing
away.
his next book.
But why did he need to buy it? It sounds like it's pretty run down. So why couldn't
Sounds like he was planning to do what he's expecting us to do, which is revitalize it or whatever. But I say,
But he gave it away
Tourist
so
attraction.
easily.
I think he was gonna use it to study specters. But who cares about what he's doing? What are we going to do with the house?
What did it do before it was shut down?
It was an inn.
Oh.
I have no idea.
I say we go. Maybe we just case the joint, see if it's worth it, and then come back and be like, "Hey, fuck you," or "Hey, okay, we'll take it." Right?
Oh. Well, if Jinnah is so excited about the hauntedness, we could do haunted tours. Ooh,
That's
there's a
what I
ghost.
said. Yeah,
There's,
tourist attraction.
The
Huh?
candles on and
And
on.
suddenly we're in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Right?
New Orleans.
I was literally sitting here. I
Bones.
was like, "Are we the haunted fucking mansion all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?" Look, I don't have the time to run an inn, but seeing as how I guess I technically own part of this house, if you all want to keep it and revitalize it, sure. But I have responsibilities. I have a job.
So do I.
I also do.
So do I. I'm very important.
I don't have anything else to do.
Fair
Mr.
enough.
Kula, what do you do? Respectfully.
He was just about to say, that's rude.
Anytime you add respectfully to the end of anything, suddenly it's not rude anymore.
He's pushing the hat out of his eyes, just, "Oh, I do many things here and there. I am a professional.
A jack of many trades.
Professional of what?
Yes. He puffs up some more.
I don't think you
Well,
want
where do you work?
We should go look at this house.
Are you like a
I agree.
freelancer? Are you like a freelancer?
Yes, people hire me to make things.
The
Oh,
gig
so-
economy, you
So
know?
you're like an artisan. Do you know how to build? Do you know how to fix up a house?
Of course I can fix up a house. I'm, like, professional, but
We'll
Insight
take
check.
the house.
Do I believe that?
Do I believe that?
I'm not even gonna insight check it.
I'll decept if y'all want to try to
I
insight.
have to insight.
I have to.
I've
Well,
heard your reputation.
Joke's on y'all, because I rolled a 1 and I have a -1 to, to deception.
Are you
I mean, I
shitting
rolled a
me?
It's,
13.
0.
Same. I also rolled a 13.
My passive insight is 9, and you can't even trick me.
15.
Hey, my passive insight 16. So
Mine's a
I
13.
think
I'm not-
everyone
I
is
rolled.
aware that Kula is
Lying.
Lying through his little kobold teeth.
Yes.
I do not believe this baby has built one thing in his entire life.
Okay. No. He's definitely built stuff.
Not baby for like the millionth time. And then he like swivels around to his tail, and you see like a few little bangles that he's keeping on his tail. Look, I made these. I made this one the other day, and it would not fit you, but it fits my tail, so I am keeping it. And I made this one, and he's just going down the list of little
You
things
are
he's
a
made.
jewelry maker.
And other things, and professional things.
That is adorable. Very nice. That does not help us with the house, though.
No, it doesn't.
I feel like we just like inherited the what's the spell? Something mansion. Except we can't take
Mordenkainen's
it with us.
magnificent mansion.
Yeah, but we can't take it anywhere.
No, but it feels like Liamin's tiny hut.
Yeah.
Like,
Volo's haunted house.
Considering you guys were talking about it's like, oh, we have a job, etc. It's like those that you could all be decently aware. It's like if you hire enough people to run the bar, you only need to check in every once in a while when it comes to like a tavern.
But
or
we
an
need to
inn.
pay the people to run the bar.
Correct.
Yes. And
We also
Where-
eventually it makes enough money for itself.
And where are we gonna get? Listen, the
Water
ins and outs
deep,
of the business
bro.
is
We
where,
also
are where are we sourcing
we have to, like,
the
clean it
alcohol
and
from?
fix
Like, are
it
we
first.
finding like local brewers? Are we like
water deep dragon makeover, extreme dragon makeover. That's what we're doing right
Fixer
now.
upper. Okay, so we're just
I'm-
gonna add some crown molding and some shiplap. It's gonna be
Shut
fine.
I didn't realize it was one of those like fixer-upper Facebook games where you're like running a restaurant.
Look, I am down to take 3 sessions to build a small business. I am currly designing
That's
that game.
kind of what Chapter 2 is, I'll be honest.
Hell yes! Yes! This is the perfect module.
God.
It's
This is
side
designed
missions and
for
running a
me.
bar.
Guys, it's almost like playing Stardew Valley where you inherited the rundown farm.
Oh my
Colin,
god.
I
This,
thought you
Oh my
said you had to
God.
do work to make this module more gay, and you're
No.
telling me that they wrote
In
a
the
fucking
commune?
life
Listen,
sim?
I said that there was a decent
Stardew
amount of gay in the novel. I'm
Dragon
just
Ball.
making it
Make it gayer.
more in the spotlight.
Thomas Sanders. Make it gayer.
You guys haven't even met the neighbors of the inn yet.
Oh god.
We have
I am
neighbors!
still looking at this house.
Oh my god,
I
guys!
Can we convince the ghost to be the bartender and that's our gimmick?
Wait a minute. Hold up.
No, I don't think that's gonna work. I mean, although technically we already know it can move things
Volo.
because it can throw things.
Volo, once we have it up and running, should fucking run the bar, and that's his fucking payment for making us run around all over the place.
And we take his tips.
Indentured
Hold on.
servitude. Volo.
Listen!
Hold on. I like the concept. I cannot imagine he is a good bartender.
Fuck! Can he do anything?
He's just a server. We put him in a Hooters outfit.
Oh my god.
Now, based on
Never mind.
conversation from the Q&A episode, I'm now picturing Robin Williams in a Hooters outfit.
Oh no.
Oh god. No.
Anar turns to Volo. What else can you do besides lie and write shitty books?
Eat hot chip.
I know a bit of magic.
So you're gonna help with the renovations then?
Do you play any instruments? And have you ever worn those really tiny shorts?
Shorts, no.
I hate that you've asked
Does
this
he play
question.
instruments? That's a question. Does he play instruments? Let me look. Let me look at his stat block.
Does he have proficiency in
Knows how to play the lute.
I also love a DM that's like tiny shorts.
He's CR1-4.
So casual.
It's actually has a lot of skill proficiencies.
I'm still going for ghost bartender.
We'll talk.
Well, I know how to play a lute semi decently.
Okay. When we get this bar up and running, we will be reaching out to you, we'll be contacting you, and you are going to open for Jahara at the bar. And we will be taking your tips.
Until you have paid us back for what we were
Very,
promised.
very well. All right.
Which was 200 each, yes?
Yes.
It was.
Okay, so that is...
Or if you get the royalties and you get 1,000 gold, you can just, or I guess 900 now. You got the 100 off.
We can talk about interest
No,
later.
that is compounding
Oh, that is
interest.
interest. Yes, what the little one said.
Kind of shoots you a look at little one, but you're agreeing with him, so he's not going to say anything.
I said nothing wrong. You are in fact tiny.
Okay.
Yes.
Volo,
Anyway, let's go
let's go check this place out.
go meet the ghost.
Yeah.
Yes. Are you bringing Volo with you to check it out, or are you just going on your own?
We can trust that we can find him here, yes? He won't run out.
After we have hounded him and harassed him,
Even if he does run out, he seems a very talkative person, so it's probably wouldn't be hard to find him again.
That's true. I know one guy who knows him, and apparently, yeah, we're good.
I'll say
I
it's
know
probably enough.
I know a guy who can find him if he runs away.
I think we can all find him if he runs away. I think we have that much spite in us. We'll find him.
Yes. So are we gonna go see the house?
Yeah. I cannot believe that
Sound
Dining
so
Dash,
defeated.
Diner Dash is part of this module. That's fucking
Water
crazy.
deep.
I can't
Water
believe we're
Deep
playing-
Diner
excited.
Dash.
I can't believe we're basically gonna be
As you
putting
did
a like. It's literally like the gay dream:
Hell.
buying a plot of
Um,
land and
Actually,
living.
oddly enough, Shahar, this place, as you kind of walk there, you realize it's more or less probably like a 5-minute walk from the nobles that you were hired by.
The Belanges.
Ooh.
Their villa is like pretty much a 5-minute walk from Troll Skull Alley. Let me look at relation. How far away is the Yawning Portal? Yawning Portal's down. Yawning Portal is technically in the Docks Ward, just the very northern end of the Docks Ward. This is all the way in the North Ward. North Ward's a pretty nice neighborhood. It's kind of your middle class to upper middle class neighborhood.
Okay.
But as you guys travel there, all the shops are closed currently, as it's relatively late in the night. But you all make your way to Troll Skull Manor. As if Stream could see it, I'd show some art, but I'll post that in the Discord later today.
Woo! Check out the
As I go to
Discord.
You guys are officially at Chapter 2, Troll Skull Alley. Immediately walking up, I believe it has 3 stories. Check. Because I can technically... there's a map for it. Just drag it here. There you go. Yeah, there's several stories. Technically, there's 3 stories and then an attic. There's kind of a large turret. It's getting a good look at it. It's definitely run down. It's old. Windows are broken out, boarded over, but structurally it's intact. Not a huge amount of work structurally you'd have to do to replace it. It'd just be a matter of replacing the windows, fixing up the walls, getting furniture, that sort of thing.
I just had war flashbacks because the floor in the upper right corner looks a lot like one of the floors in Death House. And I was like, oh no! It's the only character death I've ever had. It was a TPK.
Yikes.
Yeah, but
Sorry,
but
I
you come
just
up to it, and there is a door.
no, sorry. I just went into our Discord and saw what Lily said about.
Yeah, I did too. Also,
couldn't-
Drac was asking how thick Volo is, and
He's relatively portly, so pretty thick.
so that's a 3C thick? Or a 4C, like
Like a 2.5 C.
2.5 C's? Alright, there you go, Drac. I answered your question for you. You're welcome.
Respectable.
So we are putting him in little shorts when he opens for Shahar.
this
Well, that's
is
right. I'm not
harassment.
like Anar's gonna just push for this. Anar thinks that she's already thinking in her head as we're walking of like where we could set up a stage for Shahar to perform and everything, and like how well that's probably gonna drive in business actually. And even if it doesn't, it's fine. She can just perform.
That's Cole's reaction.
So, and while this does have a map, the general construct of this place, guys could easily. There's plenty. The guilds in Waterdeep are incredibly skilled, and that's who you'll likely be contracting and hiring to replace and fix up this place if you can't do it yourself.
Wait, who are we hiring?
Well,
You're
we'll
hiring
get to that.
Kula, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Kula.
Well-
The various guilds in Waterdeep, in order to get a tavern running, you'll have to deal with the guilds and whatnot. You know that at the very least. But you guys could easily reconstruct this place to your liking. You'd strip out the bar, add a performance stage. You could rip off a room in the third floor and add a helicopter pad for whatever reason if you wanted to. Then you never know what you can do.
You know, those good old Da Vinci fantasy helicopters.
Exactly.
I say
Well-
that as a joke. I would love some Da Vinci ass fantasy.
Along with
helicopters.
the deed, you are also given a key to the residence.
I should
I sure
fucking
would
hope
hope
so.
Would-
Could you
It would not
imagine
have
if he
stopped us.
didn't give us the key? Unreal.
it would not have stopped us. but
Right,
It's good
true.
that we have it.
It's good that that's true. That's very
Yeah.
true. While they're there looking at everything, Anar pulls out the 100 gold that we got from Volo, pours it out, starts sorting it aside, and looks at the group and is like, okay, so I know that we all really want to get paid, but I think we should take this 100 gold and at least start putting it towards getting everything fixed.
I was about to suggest the same thing.
Yeah,
That's just
I think
smart.
it's a better investment. Thank you. I have my moments. Not if a few gears short of a Da Vinci helicopter, but I have my moments.
Da Vinci is canon.
Yeah.
Apparently.
He's Volo's like
He's a gnome.
number one competitor.
There is a place in Waterdeep called the House of Gond, and Gond is the god of creation and whatnot. And that's if you're gonna find a Da Vinci helicopter, that's the most likely place you're gonna find a Da Vinci helicopter.
He's a gnome named Dav Inchi.
Yeah. Da Vinci.
Oh my
Dav.
god.
And then Inch, INCHEE. Yeah. Is Chad just giving us ideas? No,
Yes.
we're not putting in a basketball court. We're not putting in a basketball court.
I do like
It's mostly
giant
just
aquarium.
drag.
Giant aquarium.
That sounds like him.
I can't.
Boy, Chappie with the game room.
Do you guys want to
Okay,
go
I'm
into the
looking
residence? The door is boarded up, but it can still be opened. There's like a window on the door that's boarded up.
Okay. Yeah, we go in.
I hold the door open.
You unlock the door. Who's the first one in?
Me.
I'm
I wanna meet the
behind-
ghost.
I'm behind
It's your AC.
Jenna.
My AC is not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. 15.
I should have gone in.
Oh no, it's sorry.
You should have, but I want to meet you.
She was going to
I'm
meet her
built
future
for-
wife.
Variation. Let me look.
Smooches for the ghosty.
Okay.
Colin, when you're
so
done.
yeah, that is 16 hits as you get hit by a somewhat broken plate that just flies in your direction. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as it just kind of shatters against you. As the
Hey,
plate gets
hey.
thrown at you.
Hey, look, we're not here to hurt you or whatever. We're just here to, check out the house with the new owners. We're here to be friends, huh?
Eh.
You hear nothing.
Well, I think it's gone. I think it's gone to another room.
And as you finish that statement, you see there's a bunch of like old mugs and stuff on the bar that just get knocked off completely.
Nope, never mind. Never mind. Hey.
I'm gonna
Do we have a
walk
ghost
in.
whisperer?
Nope.
And at the very
desperately
least,
looking.
Not taking that
gonna
subclass.
cast Detect Evil and Good.
Okay. Ooh, detect evil and good. You do get a ping as it's kind of like moving relatively quickly. That speed's only speed's 50, so yeah, it's moving quickly. You don't see its form. You just kind of get a sense of where it is. There's definitely an undead spirit of some sort moving around.
Is it a
Show yourself, spirit. I know where you are. Enough of your games.
Natural one misses as it throws a plate at you and it just completely
I
misses.
hold up my. It doesn't miss. I just put up my shield and
Yeah.
just smash
Or I
it
like the
against
thing
it.
thrown and it just kind of hits your armor and breaks against the chainmail.
That is completely uncalled for.
Look, we're here. Are you interested in employment?
I'm just gonna like point
Alex'
at
face
where
says
the
it
ghost
all.
is as it
Yep.
keeps moving for the
Yeah,
next 10 minutes.
when you say that, like you see it's moving around as says, "Are you interested in employment?" It was like going for another plate and it kind of stops for a second.
Ha!
Eh?
But he's a businessman.
Okay. Hi. We've been given the deed to this place, and we are looking to restore it to something akin to its former glory. How's that sound to you?
As like you could, I'd say with detect good and evil, you kind of see like a reddish glow as its relative form is outlined. It's like seeing a shadow more or less, as it was like reaching for a plate. Then its hand slowly lets go of the plate.
Like, put the plate down.
It's skeptical but listening.
Okay.
It's like, continue.
We
You got
we
it.
we are planning to reopen. We got this in a deal that well we want to make this place great. We want to make some money while doing it, and we're looking to maybe you can help us out with that. We're not trying to evict you or anything. That would be quite rude of us just to come in here and go, hey, get the fuck out of here. We're here to just talk, maybe build this place back up, maybe give you a place in it, or maybe help you pass along if that's how ghosts work. Not quite sure.
Whatever
goes-
you want,
About
I
Ghost
guess.
Wars.
Yeah. You see it goes over to the bar and reaches onto the bar, the top of the bar, and kind of just scrawling something on there. You can't see it without moving up, but moving up, you can see it's
Yeah.
it says just "I'll be watching." Kind of scrawled
Well,
in the
that is
dust.
ominous.
Scrawled in the
Ominous.
dust on the top of the bar.
So
Is there anything you're particularly worried about? Something you don't want us to touch? Could you let us know?
Yeah.
As you see, it's sitting on one of the bar stools, as it's just kind of like there, and just kind of it seems to just kind of be watching nothing.
It's just sitting there,
Okay,
menacingly.
that's fine.
okay, so ground rules. If we're gonna be working here, you're gonna be watching. Bathrooms, showers, stuff like that, or baths, I guess. That's off limits. You're not watching there.
If we
Um,
have anyone, if we do end up, because it was an inn, if we do end up having guests, we politely ask that you do not go into the guest rooms unless they're paying
Yes,
extra
privacy.
for the haunted experience, and we'll tell you. And if they
Ooh,
are,
yeah.
go crazy. Are you okay with that? Would you
Don't-
want to do that?
Yeah, don't throw things at people. That hurts. But
Yes.
that's
Gestures
fun.
at Armor.
But like, if there
Is
was
it
like
kinda like-
consensual haunting, would that be good for you?
It kind of like it scans over all of you, seemingly thinking about something, and like just kind of like you can see it's like the shape that it is. Its head kind of moves over each of you, observing you, and then it just kind of floats up through the ceiling.
You see a ghastly question mark before it goes up. Like, what the
I,
fuck are these
I need a
people
firm
on?
yes. I need a firm and excited yes.
As
Okay.
you hear, as it throws something down the stairs.
I guess
And
that's
Is
not
that a no?
throwing. I thought
I
we
think
just...
that's. I think it's definitely not a yes. So we won't be doing hauntings.
Yes. Okay. Cool. That's
until
good to
further
know.
notice.
Okay. So first off, let's take inventory, see what's going on here. We might need to get new plates and shit because apparently they've been used as projectiles.
The lounge, the family that I work for, they regularly like switch out their things, so I can say that something broke and just bring it over here.
Wonderful. We're gonna be
I think we should take tally of everything, get a general gist of what needs to be done, and then go to the guilds, hire some people, see what that would look like, and then go from there, yeah?
Yeah, that works for me. Also, we should probably meet the neighbors, tell them we're, planning to reinvigorate the local economy. Shop small.
Trickle down.
Would we all?
No.
No. We live that hell already. We're good.
No.
Yeah. Where's Ronald Reagan in Waterdeep?
And where can we stab him?
And where can I put my foot through his face?
Yeah.
Period. That's what we have to do. That's the real heist, is robbing fantasy Ronald Reagan. As an all-queer cast, we simply must.
Ronald Reagan's grave's a gender-neutral bathroom.
All along.
Oh man. Anyway, so yeah, back to our Waterdeep.
Oh,
I gotta stop.
God.
What are these nuts?
Stop it, Lily.
God.
Lily.
Back to Waterdeep Extreme House Makeover.
I'm telling you, crown molding, it's all coming together. French
I'm
doors.
I just word association sometimes.
Accent walls, curb appeal. Just all the things.
Channel your inner Joanna.
Yeah. Ooh, should we get French bay windows?
I mean, obviously.
No.
Or not French bay, they're just bay windows, but it's French doors, you're right.
French doors, crown molding, shiplap, done.
Well,
Profit.
here they're actually Silvery Moon doors, but yeah.
Silvery moon doors. Oh
Oh
man.
my god, I've watched too much Fixer Upper.
I can't.
Yeah. You guys get a just immediately from the tavern room, the bottom floor. It is filled with broken furniture, tarnished silverware, old casks of wine that have turned to vinegar at this point, a bunch of worthless detritus. All the other rooms are completely empty except for cobwebs, dust, and the occasional rat.
Get them, Peggy.
I take my
It is
pet
dinner
rat and
time.
I let it run around the house. Because I forgot I have one.
And suddenly your background is revealed.
And suddenly my background is revealed.
Jacques.
And now I will never see my rat ever again.
Yeah, so
Keep Peggy
I let
away from
Peggy
the rat.
roam for rats.
Oh no.
It's like having a cat,
It's true.
but it's a flying snake.
And it
You
will
know what,
escape
Peggy's-
given any.
Peggy's putting in her work, you know what I mean? She knows that this is part of her future too.
I rolled a really high animal handling check. I think she loves me.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
she does.
So let's take some inventory. Let's
Mm-hmm. I mean, I
No.
guess we could cook with this vinegar. Is that how that works?
No,
maybe.
It's
No.
long gone. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah. It might be hey Kula. It might be explosive at this point. If you're
Oh?
interested in that.
Yes. I can make grease anytime that I want, but it's also nice to not have to make the grease. So, yes.
So
We can hide this somewhere and we can use it like a trap.
Is there a cellar?
Nice. Is there a what?
There is a cellar. So in terms of like the major rooms you're looking at, the first floor you've got the tap room. You got the tap room. There's also a hatch to the basement, which contains a wine cellar and an ale cellar, respectively. Everything in there's gone bad. But there's behind the bar there's a pantry and a kitchen. Going up a floor, there's a common room as well as a den, somewhere to relax. As well as there's a spare room, including the third floor. You got two normal bedrooms, one on the third floor, one on the second floor, a master bedroom on the third floor with a private bath. There's a library and a study on the third floor, so as well as in the attic up next to the garrets there's an attic bedroom as well as storage in the attic as well, 2 separate rooms. There is also from the third floor bedroom, there's an entrance to the turret that lies on the top of the manor.
I'm sorry, the what?
A turret. So it's the turret are like the big towers you get on a castle.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant like a
More
turret.
or less.
Like
I was picturing a.
Yeah, there's an MG40 on top of the manor.
I was like, who are they blowing away though?
It's
Why?
These
Because-
gas
because
with this
it's-
experience.
because it's water deep. It's steam powered and crank handle.
No, I think Anar and Toku are probably the only ones strong enough to.
let's go.
Let's go.
For chapter 3, the siege of Troll Skull.
Haunted House Gober.
I also just want you guys to know that in college I studied hospitality and tourism management. So on a level, I'm truly triggered by this chapter because I worked in hotel management for like 5 years.
So what you're saying is you have experience.
And hotel management.
I do have experience in hotel management.
I
You
can't
guys-
believe Anar is gonna be guiding us through this. I can't wait.
I can't believe Anar is going to be the GM of this fucking hotel.
Yeah, looking at the at this,
And I thought
you definitely
2020
get the
killed my
idea
career.
that- You get the idea. There are 2 options. You could obviously host this as people could stay here, or you could just turn it into a straight up just an ordinary tavern and live here yourselves, or somewhere in between, depending.
How I Met Your Mother style.
Because I believe there's just enough bedrooms for all.
Well, they don't own the tower. That's more leverage
The
style.
master
They own-
bedroom is forever who ends up romancing somebody.
Me and this ghost. Let's go.
Who gets dibs
Never
on
mind.
the
There
water
are
room?
exactly 4 bedrooms, but you can figure that out. I
Someone's
guess.
gonna have
Kula
to share a
doesn't need a
bed.
bedroom.
Someone's
Kula
gonna
gets
have
the
to share-
attic.
And
Because, of course, the
they
tiny
was
little
already-
stubby kobold
Yeah.
legs go all the way up to the attic.
Yeah, that was already determined
were
both on a comedic factor and on a brand.
What did you say, Liv?
And they were roommates.
And they were
Oh, no.
And they were roommates.
I'm so
Literally.
ready.
There's
The
4.
minute I have time. I'm gonna doodle this so much.
I'm screaming. Okay.
He's so
So,
excited.
1 second. So there's a library and a study.
It's the library / study kind of. Same,
Do we
same
need
room.
that? Look
I'm-
within everybody. Do we need
If we're-
that?
I mean, if we're gonna be living here, I mean, it'd be nice to have a place to do work. If we're having guests here, it'd be, a nice place to make a little like reading room for people to, have some time to relax in the evening. But if we're doing neither of those, what do you want to do with it?
Well, because it sounds like Kula will be taking the tower, which is one of the bedrooms, correct?
Yeah,
Wait,
the attic.
Is he taking the tower or the attic?
The attic.
Yeah,
There's
there's an attic. So there are 4 bedrooms. There's 2 normal ones, one the second, one the third. There's a master bedroom on the 3rd floor, and then in the attic there's an attic bedroom.
So there's
Is there
4
anything
in the
bedrooms
tower?
plus the attic.
3 bedrooms plus the
3
attic.
bedrooms plus attic bedroom.
And then the
It's
master.
it's literally called attic bedroom,
Okay.
Is
but
what's
it can
going
easily
on?
be converted.
What's going on in the turret?
In the turret, it's relatively small, about like probably 7 feet by 7 feet.
Comfortable enough for a kobold?
Yeah, probably.
Does Kula get to be the princess?
But I need
Still a little
workspace.
cramped, but
I need to make the films. And he points at his tail
I
again.
think he already assumed for the attic.
oh, never mind. There is actually a spare room. There's a spare room on the 2nd floor. It's smaller than the other bedrooms, but could be easily be used as a bedroom. Just a spare room.
I can take this small room. I do not intend to stay in Waterdeep forever. So,
Are you sure, Toko?
Fair
I don't
enough.
mind.
no, I will need to be going home eventually.
Okay.
So I am fine with this small room. I do not have many things.
Okay. So Toko gets the spare room.
I'll take the master bedroom if no one else is.
Cool your jets. Kula Kula, I can't spell, gets attic. Shahara, what room would you like?
I'm not super.
The master bedroom? Was that you can?
Oh, I thought Jenna wanted that. I'm not.
You can have
I was-
you like. I mean,
I love this. I love this character
Stop it!
choice.
No, I'm too blushy. Get away from me.
I love this character choice.
Are you supposed to be like the super hot singer?
I am
Yeah,
the super hot
and-
singer.
and it's canon. Side note, everybody, when we were building character
I'm your
relations,
biggest fan.
Anar is Cole's Anar is Cole and Shahara's biggest fan, both the player and the person. My
Yes.
character.
And Cole can't handle that, so I'm gonna match my background and just blend into my clothes, and it'll be fine.
Oh man.
I mean, if
So we have the first ship.
So is Anar telling Shahara to take the master room? Is that what's happening?
Anar's offering it as if she's in charge.
I mean, you probably got the wardrobe to use it.
That is a bold assumption. It might not be wrong, but that is a bold assumption.
It's not very bold. I've seen you. Just you. How you exist.
Okay.
So Shahara,
It's not an
It's
insult either.
casual.
It's
You can take
look great.
master bedroom.
I mean,
Shahara
if someone else wants it,
gets
that's fine. I'm not particularly picky.
master bedroom.
Anar's already writing it in. I'm not
Yeah.
sure I'm trying to, argue with that.
Okay.
And then I
She wipes
suppose-
some blood off her lip from the plate.
Oh no, Jenna!
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight Anar on this because Anar will throw hands, and I'm at half health.
What? No. Did you not pay me for a job that I did? Because that's the only time I'm ready to fight right now.
Well, our established relationship is we're both kind of afraid of the other one.
That's true. We are.
Yeah, we both look at each other and go, "I'm not gonna fight her because she would kick my ass."
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that for you.
Yes.
Thank you. So Jenna, what room do you want?
What's left? The two, I guess, with room neighbors. You and me?
There's like one on
Yeah.
the first floor, one on the yeah. We get the other rooms. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
two other rooms, are they both on the first floor?
No,
Or the
There's
second floor?
One
one
on
on
the
the
third
second
and one's-
floor, one on the third. Yep.
What floor is
one on the
the
third, okay.
master bedroom on?
Third floor.
I'll take the one on the third floor. Thank you.
Okay. It's right across.
Love
It
it.
is right across from
Love
the
it.
master bedroom.
Love it.
Actually,
But
the third floor bedroom also has access to the turret. I'll tell you that.
Perfect.
Wait, can anyone hear that? I think it's the horn for the ship setting sail.
I am going to be honest. Part of the reason I'm super okay with Shahar getting the master bedroom is I want to see Shahar decorate a master bedroom.
Fuck yeah, dude. That shit's gonna be lit.
Oh
Yeah.
god, oh no.
Not anytime soon necessarily. That's a few episodes
I
away.
don't know if she even has like that. She doesn't have a lot of stuff. She's only
Also,
been here a
this
couple
means-
years.
This also means that Jenna and Toko are on the same floor too, right?
Yes.
All right, everybody. The other ship is also boarding. The other ship
yeah.
is also boarding.
Assuming
another ship?
because the spare room and the other bedroom are right next to each other.
Oh,
Granted, they're kind of hard to. They don't have a door in between each other. They're just wall-wise next to each other.
Yeah, I mean, if not the characters, at
And then
least.
attic bedroom is.
Yeah,
in-
I mean,
in
fair
the attic.
enough.
Attic bedroom's in the attic.
Fair
hey,
enough.
this
Liz.
looks like we are neighbors.
Oh god, the
Hell yeah.
kobold that deals with many explosives is in the attic.
Yeah.
Good. That's good.
Lighted with fire.
I mean, better than the basement.
Heat rises.
The basement's made of stone at least.
That's
Yes, but the
also
basement is
fair.
where we keep foodstuffs.
And the
Where you-
explosion.
But I feel
Vinegar.
like the heat would go up. Set
Vinegar.
floor on fire. That would be
Yeah, exactly.
problematic.
Yeah.
At least if it blows off the top half of the house.
You got the
Well,
rest of it. Yeah.
it blows up. Not down?
Also, Lucas said better than the foundation is also a good point.
True. Take out the
Lucas and
foundation
I are on the same wavelength. We know. We know what
Drake keeps thinking machine gun turret.
He also doesn't know what Guy Online is, so we can just ignore his.
Lucas
comments for the rest of
probably
the show.
does. Drac does not.
Lucas,
In theory,
Lucas, when did you join Guy Online? Lucas,
Everybody in chat.
I thought you were gonna say if you were cool or good invent guy.
What did Kula invent?
Kula could, in theory, invent an actual machine gun to put in said turret.
Oh,
Okay.
Depending on the artificer, yeah.
Okay,
It's a
Lucas
little
had
sad.
at least heard of it. Chat, if you know what Gaia Online is / was, because the servers are still up, when did you sign up?
Really, jeez.
Yeah.
I can't get into my profile anymore. I had a really
Yeah.
emo name.
Oh, same.
Okay, we are on
Anyway.
stream.
Cover it up.
2005! Yes!
Oh,
This is the
gosh.
gay content we're here
Good.
for.
I love it.
With that. So,
God.
do you guys all go all to your respective rooms for that? There's no beds in there currently. It's a bedroom.
I mean, I don't think there's like a reason to. We're probably gonna have to go back to the inn, the other like functioning inn anyway.
Or home,
Yeah,
depending.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Up to you.
go to my boat bed.
Yeah, Anar's gonna go to the bed? Wherever she stays, I don't know.
There's various guard posts, yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
should we meet the neighbors?
Isn't it late now?
Yeah, like what time?
It's very late. Like, it's
Oh,
probably
shit.
like, you're looking at like 2 a.m. right
Yeah,
now.
so
Oh,
probably,
shit.
probably
Okay.
tomorrow.
How about we all meet up tomorrow? We start doing the cleaning and we can get some furniture.
Well, I
Yeah.
was also thinking we might want to divide and conquer, potentially, if it's okay to split the party. And I was thinking that some people could go and talk to the guilds about getting things fixed up. Some people can go say hi to the neighbors, and then whatever else we need done.
That sounds like
I
I can-
already
I
will
can work
be
on the
nearby the guilds, so I can definitely go talk to them because I have many contacts.
insight check.
Insight check.
This-
And not while everybody's like double checking, and I was like, "That sounds fantastic." Yeah, I was thinking that maybe we could go together.
Yeah,
That
it's
is-
only a 9, but
16.
18.
Oh, okay. He's being as genuine as you've seen him be.
Okay. Shahara will nod.
So it'll be Anar, Jenna, and Kula, right? Going to the guilds.
Sounds like a plan.
Doku, I actually live 5 minutes up this way. If you want to meet me back here tomorrow, and we can say hi to neighbors and get a head start on cleaning.
absolutely, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
You and
'cause-
Toko do
and,
have wonderful personalities. It's probably a good idea that you two be the ones to say hi to the neighbors.
Oh, why, thank you. Well, aren't you just a gem?
Hey. Ah.
All right. So as you all return to your respective residences or places of rest, you go to bed for the night, and I think we'll take a break there.
Thank you.
That's a good
Oh,
point
that's
for a
me.
break.
I was like, oh yeah, break. Oh, wow.
We'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. Stick around when everyone goes to meet the neighbors.
Yes.
All right, we're back. We're back in order to prevent us from off-screen going on a rant about
Tangents.
various things.
You guys, like, we all know that this was like an all queer cast, but damn.
It
It
is
is.
Like each
so-
other.
Stereotypes are true.
We like each other almost too much.
Listen, we're all stereotypes,
Hell
okay?
yeah.
And that's
Let's go
okay.
Pat your headphones.
That's okay.
It's a stereotype. But they're off right now because they blend into my background. But
I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. Like,
I had coffee, so I royally just like fucked that plan real good. So,
My body doesn't
Why?
until 2 a.m.
cause
not
I
Draku going full parent mode. Why?
Someone's very curious as to the
well,
statements.
Where we left off, the group had recently inherited is certainly a word for it, an inn from Volo, and decided the next day that they were going to meet the neighbors, go talk to the guilds to see what it's going to cost them to fix the place up. So, starting, we will go ahead and, as you all meet up in your respective areas that you agreed, we'll go ahead and start out with the two that are going to be visiting the neighbors. So, Toku and Shahar, you all meet pretty much at the front of the inn.
Ah, yes. So I think I should leave Peggy inside the inn so she does not freak out the neighbors.
And maybe she can also chase out some of the rats?
Yes. Oh, that was just going to be her breakfast. So I like open the door and I kind of go, "Chit," like you would a cat.
And the snake like flies in, and then immediately like
have fun.
yeah,
And then I like point
goes on the hunt.
to somewhere. I don't have the spell up. But that means we got a long rest. Anyway,
Oh yeah, we
Bonus.
did.
I was just thinking, spells!
so I need to go through my
Get your
spells.
spells back.
I'll do that in a second. I'm pointing around like because I'm not gonna cast just to yell at her or him. I don't them. Don't
There you
fuck
go.
with the snake, or I'm exercising your shit. And I close the door.
Well, no, hopefully, okay.
All right.
What?
So, you all survey the neighborhood just to get an idea of the kind of shops there are. You see in total there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notable shops within Troll Skull Alley. There's the Bent Nail, which seems to be some sort of carpenter's shop. There's the Steam and Steel, which is a blacksmith. There's Corellin's Crown, which seems to be an apothecary, potion merchant of some sort. The Tiger's Eye, which, based on the sign, it seems to be some sort of private detective business. And lastly, the Bookworm's Treasure, which is very notably a wizard's shop. Wizards can go here, purchase spells for the spell book and the likes. Where would you like to go first?
It was the Bent Nail, Steam and
The Steam and Steel,
Steel, and something Crown?
Corellin's Crown.
Crewellin's Crown, Tiger's Eye, Bookworm's Treasure. Oh, okay, got it. Oh dear. Well, what do you think? Should we maybe go talk to the Bent Nail, since we might be needing their services?
That sounds good to me. I assume you've been in a decent bit longer than I have.
I'm sorry, you just cut out for me.
Oh, sorry. She just said that she assumes you've been in Waterdeep a decent bit longer than she has. And all that. So you probably know which ones would be best to start with.
Do I know any of these places?
Although I will say that I think at least Anar and Kula were going to go to the guild. So you don't have to if you don't want to.
Oh, is the Bent Nail the guild?
Oh, maybe it's not.
No, these are all individual shops within the alley.
The
Chances
neighbors.
are
I'm
chances
so
are,
sorry.
yeah, these are
I'm
the
trying
neighbors.
I'm trying to multitask like RP and cyberbully. Let me focus.
Both are important.
This channel
And
does not endorse cyberbullying. Don't fucking
Yeah, I'm
do
sorry.
it.
Do not
Everybody, that was
endorse.
such a joke. That was such a joke. Please don't bully people. Thank you.
Only cyberbully your
I
friends.
will eat you, especially if you pick on
Cyberbully.
any of my friends. You
Unless
will be
it's
added
dark.
immediately to the menu. Not allowed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
So, and also I was going through my spells, so I didn't hear any of the listing you did, unfortunately.
You're good.
We have the carpenter, the Bent Nail, Steam and Steel, the blacksmith, Crewellin's Crown, which is an apothecary, Tiger's Eye, which seems to be a private detective sort of situation, and then Bookworm's Treasure, which is for wizards. A wizard shop.
Ooh.
Were there any you were interested in?
The carpenter is probably our best bet because we will be needing their services. With the, you know. I'm interested to see what the apothecary has to offer. I wonder what kind of medicinal herbs and such they have. But
We can start there. We're gonna
and
be
when
saying-
Kula gets back, he can try out the wizard store that's for smart people or something.
Ah, yes. I'm very excited to see that.
Oh, good, yes.
Okay, let's go to the apothecary first then.
Oh, sounds good. Lead the way, pretty lady.
So as you go over to the door of Corellin's Crown, it's a stately 3-story townhouse that seems to be. This is more or less your flower shop. The third floor has
Calling.
been
Prophecy.
the third floor has been
Calling.
converted. It's in the full.
Where's the tattoo
I
shop?
didn't even do this.
Where is
Where's
it?
the tat?
Oh my
There's
god,
the
Flower
the
Shop
floor.
AU!
The third floor has
Yes.
been converted into a greenhouse. There's a kind of a translucent glass walls that allow anyone on the street to see a bunch like a rainbow of flowers that are blossoming within the greenhouse.
That's so gay.
Do I
As you all walk
recognize
in,
any
you see
characters?
standing behind more or less the counter. There's many things on display: potions, all sorts of potions, medicinal herbs, you name it. There is a non-binary wood elf, long braided hair, standing behind the counter, and as he walks, says, "Oh, can I help you?"
Yes. Do you have any medicinal herbs or things?
We have plenty of that here.
Nice. So it is good we have you as a neighbor. I see our new friends getting into a lot of trouble.
A neighbor, you say? Have you moved in nearby?
We were given the deed for the abandoned
Yeah.
house just over there.
Oh, the manor. It's good to see that place will be back up and running. It's been out of business for God knows how long now.
We will be trying our best. We're actually hitting up the carpenter right after this.
Ali is a wonderful fellow. He is nice. He's very nice.
And I'm so sorry to be rude. What is your name?
Oh, my name is Fala.
Sorry, I'm writing that down. F-A-L-L-A?
F-A-L-A.
F-A-L-A. Okay, just make it one fat L. Got it.
And
Sorry,
Big
that's-
L.
Um,
Big L.
A big ass
Big L, I
H, and
see.
oh no. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, it is very nice to meet you. I am Toko.
Nice to meet you as well, and you are?
Shahara Miel, pleasure to meet you. And she'll give a cute little curtsy.
Oh, the dancer. Heard of you.
Oh, yes, that's me. Have I seen you at...
I have not been to a performance yet, but guessing as we're neighbors, maybe I should. Well, is there anything I can do for you? Various potions for sale and the likes?
What potions do you have?
Follow me, and they go over and gesture to a large wall of different potions. So for sale, they have a potion of animal friendship, potion of climbing, both potions of healing and potions of greater healing, and potions of water breathing.
Holds up the animal friendship. Well, obviously I do not need this. Peggy loves me. How much for the healing ones?
Those are 50 gold each.
Big.
You see, that would be great if we had been paid money.
Yeah, we might have to come back at another time. But we did want to say hi, and it was really lovely to meet you. And you have a beautiful
course.
shop. Are you the only one that works here?
Yes, just me. I have a friend that stays here occasionally, but apart from that.
Oh, well, if you ever need help, we'd be happy to help you out.
I'll keep that in mind, thank you. And I hope fixing up the shop and everything goes well.
We do too.
Yes. Thank you very much. It was lovely meeting you.
They nod and go back to probably, like, there's a couple plants that they have set out, probably taking care of those.
All right, I guess we walk out with a wave
Just
and a
just
nod.
started strong. That's one of the better NPCs in this area.
I love them.
I also love them.
Amazing.
Tell them to get on the ship.
We just met them.
I'm just ordering people at this point.
Wait,
like
get on the
it's a
ship.
fucking
Which ship?
McDonald's.
Which ship?
Which one?
Well, obviously, it's going to end up being Polly. Anyway,
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
The answer is
Yes.
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 The only one
Polly,
not in the ship is
They're on a
probably Kula.
rowboat. They're on a little rowboat just going from ship to ship.
Good. Excellent. Excellent. That's what we like to hear.
Ah, yes.
If I don't romance my friends, I'm not playing, so.
Duh.
I'll be. All right.
Oh, yes.
Where do you all like to head next?
I think the bent nail.
Ben Nail. Okay.
Yes.
So this shop, there's kind of a small wooden sign outside the door. It's pretty much bare, except for there's quite literally a very large bent nail sticking out of it. The front room contains displays of ornate wooden furniture, as well as a selection of bows and crossbows. There's a wall behind the counter lined with rows of finely carved wooden canes, quarterstaves, and shields. Behind the counter stands a male half-elf. He has long mutton chops that kind of go down to about here, and his face kind of lights up as he says, "It's like, oh, what can I do for you?"
Hello. We have just received the deed to the abandoned building, and we're
All
just
the matter.
yeah, we're just making our rounds, and we wanted to introduce ourselves and say hello, and yeah. Did you make
nice.
all of this?
Yes, this is all my making. Nice to meet you. I am Talis Vanar, or just Tally Felbranch. I'm a carpenter by trade, woodcarver, and the likes. Various wooden weapons for sale, as well as, of course, furniture. And I'd imagine if you're fixing that place up, you might need some furniture.
That's
Yes,
actually
actually.
part of
yeah.
why we decided to stop by too. We might be needing your services.
Perfect. I haven't had a large order in a while.
I don't
well,
know.
It may be in bits and pieces rather than in any large.
Oh, that's
order.
perfectly fine. Keeps my hands busy.
Okay. Oh, I am Toko. Toko Shizratkishki. And
I'll just go with Toko for now.
That's fine. That's what most people do.
And I am Shahara Miel.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Well, I have plenty of things for sale. Various wooden weapons, shields, furniture, wood sculptures if you need them as well.
What are the cheapest beds you have?
Well, the cheapest beds, I usually don't keep beds lying around. They're just things I make on order, but they wouldn't be too expensive. If you want, I could stop by tomorrow and give you more or less an idea of what you're looking at in terms of cost.
Well, we will definitely need 5
Five,
and of
can do
varying
that.
sizes, because there are 3
Which I can do.
moderately sized women. There is a baby, and there is me.
Ah, well, I can make
Somewhere in the
I can make
distance.
cribs as well.
Yes.
I think in the distance I just heard the steam come out of Kula's ears. You know how like when you sneeze they say someone's talking about you?
Yeah, Kula as a character is mortified, but me as a player, please give me a crib. Please.
Like, Toko's eyes light up, and it's like, yes, we will need a crib.
No.
The most,
This
like,
is a terrible
ornate,
idea.
like, ridiculous crib with, like, baby ducks and shit carpet.
I can't.
God. I was like,
Oh,
no,
yes.
it will just need to be
Bullying
a
the
small
small.
bed. I guess.
Well, tell you what, I can stop by tomorrow, and once you've got an inventory of everything you might need, and I can work with you to figure out a price.
Oh, we would much appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I'll put it on
Yes,
the schedule.
that. Alright. So, what are you thinking, like, maybe, like, after lunch, or...
We'll say after lunch. That'll make it easy.
Okay, it sounds good. And then you can meet the rest of our
Motley crew.
Yep,
Looking
that
forward
will-
to it.
Thank you very much.
We'll see
you're
you
lovely
later.
place. I love the wood.
Thank you. Thank you.
Give a curtsy and sashay away.
Right.
A sturdy nod and a sachet away.
I like to think that Toku's
Meanwhile.
like copying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
While you all
I
ponder
just can't
which
curtsy.
shop to visit next, we will go ahead and Jenna, you were looking to go talk to Zardoz about
Yes.
support.
Yes. So I was gonna sort of I think, there's a coded knock for business and then a coded knock for like, hey, I'm just here to chat. Probably.
And it is, oh, come in. And when you walk in, he's probably has like feet up on a table, drinking a glass of wine, reading through like some reports.
Okay. How you doing?
Good. What do you need?
Well, I was here, so last night I was with, Shahar. She, found that guy who said you said he had some stories he was telling. A little bit of exaggerated stories, but, not the most helpful. We ended up having to do a little bit of work for him. And instead, he kind of, flaked out on paying us and instead gave us the, deed to a, manor.
Oh, that sounds like Volvo.
Yeah. It's used to be an inn. It's Troll Skull Manor. You familiar?
A bit. I think I looked over the place a bit. But, it's interesting. You have an inn now. It's run down, though, yes?
Yeah. So I'm looking to refurnish it, looking for a little bit of help, and here's the kicker. It's fucking haunted. Right?
All right.
And so the ghost is pretty chill with us trying to refurbish it, bring it up to its former glory, right? So I'm thinking, it's nice to have an inn. It's nice, inns have bars in them. Bars help people, loosen their lips, get some information. But also, I mean, come on, how cool is it to have a fucking haunted inn?
Yes, I assume you're asking for funding.
Yes, very much so. We, this was our payment for that job, and we're not necessarily the most well-off crew of individuals. We'll be able to pay you back, and plus, it'll pay off for you in more than just gold. What do you say?
I can offer funding, but first I'm going to need if Shahar's interested, perhaps Shahar, I'll owe her a favor. I need something done. But don't let that rush you right now. Take your time on that. Whenever you can, come back, and I have a job for you all.
Wonderful. Yep, can do, boss. We'll get some estimates, see how much you can offer to help us cover. We'll be in business together. Beyond what we, already are.
I'll keep it in mind. And he takes a long, sip from his wine glass and goes back to reading reports.
Yeah, and as Jenna leaves, she's just gonna go, haunted inn, and just
I love her.
He just kind of rolls his eyes in that way of yeah, no.
Here's the
Sounds
kicker.
fun.
It's fucking haunted.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, is it fucking haunted or is it Mick fucking haunted?
It's,
Oh my
here's the
God.
kicker. It's McFucking haunted.
It's
Fucking
it's
haunted.
the thing is, it's McFucking haunted if you're talking to him. It's fucking haunted if I'm talking.
And from here,
my
we
God.
probably cut to Anar and Kula waiting for Jenna after this to go to the inns. At this point, you see Jenna stroll up.
I think I've got a little bit of back end to us. We can rest a little easier. We're not gonna be as struggling for money.
A sponsor?
Yeah.
Okay. That's helpful, I hope.
Yep. Wonderful. You know, people come in town to see a circus. They're gonna want a place to stay. We're associated.
And we have a ghost, so maybe, you know, they didn't get the show that they wanted. They'll come back to our place.
Hey, hold on.
Look, I'm just saying there's a lot of shows and musicians and performers and circuses that come to Waterdeep, and not all of them are on the same level.
Just because we don't have Shahar yet doesn't mean we're not good, eh?
I think that does mean that you're not good, but
Hey! Fuck do you mean?
Have you seen her perform?
She's great, and we're trying
She's amazing.
to get her, but she's amazing. We're trying to get her, but she's not, you know, not
Well, I mean, like,
doesn't. We may not be. You know what? I'm not even gonna say we're not the best, but we're definitely good.
I've never seen you perform.
I'm not a performer.
Oh, I mean, you're circus, but
I work with them. I'm not on stage. That's my thing.
fair. I mean, I can't carry a bucket or a tune in a bucket, so I just appreciate it.
I make sure performers don't get, you know, roughed up by anyone who's, you know,
Yeah.
see a little bit more to show.
Anar kind of like looks you up and down and just like, yeah, I think I could trust you to do that.
Anyway, let's go talk to
Yeah.
some of your associates.
Less.
Hats.
Less.
Hats cooler on the hat.
On the hat!
Just got that fixed. Like desperately trying to
Anar like shifts it back for Kula and just like kneels down and just like, will you lead the way, Mr. Kula?
Less. Like puffs up and starts strutting towards the House of Gone.
You guys are gonna make Cole evaporate from the sheer heat that they're from them blushing.
They can't. There are artists. They have to stay.
Yeah.
I have so many things I want to draw. There's not enough time.
That sounds like a you problem.
It does. I'm not Drac. I can't stay awake for like 5 days at a time.
That's true.
Call out.
I was
post.
this close to like just screaming the House of God.
Yeah, every time somebody says the House of Gone, I'm like the
Alright,
Catholic
heading to the
in me
House
just
of Gone.
jumps out.
Well, let me go to the section of the book that's about this. It's technically
Yeah,
actually in
that's
chapter
the
3 that it talks about it, but... Oh, sorry. I keep calling it the House of Gond. It's called the House of Inspired Hands. Gond
Yeah.
It's Temple to Gond.
Well, those of us in the know that it's the House of Gond, obviously.
Yeah, so the House of Inspired Hands looks like a cross between a temple, almost like a temple and a workshop. The symbol of Gond, which is a toothed cog with 4 spokes, is displayed prominently on the outside.
The House of God and his son Jesus.
Gearsus?
Jesus. Put an N in there.
Since it's during daylight hours, it is very much open and abuzz with various activity. As the main hall, as you open up, it contains like 24 marble pedestals, and this area is called the Hall of Exemplary Inventions. Each one there's a prize-winning invention or like some sort of miniature model of other extraordinary creations. Some that stand out are there's a 4-foot-tall working metal model of a clock tower that rings at the top of every hour. It's made of wood, iron, bronze, and glass with brass bells and delicate hands that formed from solid gold. There's a wooden flying machine with wings that flap when it becomes airborne.
Yes!
Vinci helicopter. It's a miniature model of a mechanical dragon turtle that has a brass plate fixed to its pedestal that reads, Big Belchy sank in Deepwater Harbor on Day of Wonders in 1363 DR. There's a functional waking helmet equipped with small articulated metal hands and arms and hands that gently slap the wearer if he or she falls asleep. And a miniature model of a red submarine shaped like a manta ray that has a brass plate affixed to the pedestal that reads the Scarlet Marpenoth, Lantanese submersible launched in 1489 DR.
Ooh. Sexy.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, you're immediately met by a female bronze dragonborn priest of Gone that walks and says, "How can I?" and sees Kula and says, "Oh, hi, Kula."
Hello. Less. my associates and I have recently come into possession of an inn that needs some fixing up. And we were hoping you could, get some of the relevant guild people to talk to us.
Well, I myself am not a member of the guilds, but I do work with some of them. I would recommend that you go talk to, give me a second, there's a lot of names, Broxley Fairkettle. He's one of the members of the Fellowship of Innkeepers. He's probably your best bet to tell you what it is you're going to need to fix up the place.
Just say broccoli.
Broxley, Broxley.
Yeah,
Fair
Broccoli Fairweather.
kettle.
Fairkettle, yeah.
Like a kettle that's really pretty.
Yep.
Or just very just.
Or both, Sometimes
Yeah.
it's not just about the looks, it's about the personality.
This kettle's got a hell of a personality.
God damn it. Okay. Okay. So that's basically somebody to help us with like the restocking of the bar and supplies and stuff, yeah?
Well, also he'll,
Well,
tell us.
that would be the Vintners, Distillers, and Brewers Guild. There's a lot of guilds in Waterdeep. It gets confusing, but that's why I recommend you talk to Broxley, as he is the Fellowship of Innkeepers will know exactly who you need to talk to and can set you up with contacts and more or less run you through what is required in running an inn.
He's a fixer.
More or less, it's a good way to put it.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Thank you for all of your help.
And
Of course.
if we open up an inn, do we have to register with the guild probably? Or you think the old registration will cut it? Or
I'd imagine Broxley will ask that the inn be re-registered into the Fellowship of Innkeepers, which I highly recommend you do, as businesses that do not register with the guilds in Waterdeep tend not to do well.
yeah, that's probably wise. That's not a conflict of interest with my employer, right? Like,
No.
yeah, I didn't think so, but
Do we get to rename the guild?
Not
I mean, not the guild, the inn.
inn, if you'd want.
probably.
If you'd want to, yeah.
Hey, chat, what are we naming the inn?
Oh,
no,
boy.
you cannot.
Oh, you
Something
can't
else.
chat.
No.
No. It will be named Gaia
I was
Offline.
about to say we're naming it Gaia Online.
No.
It's not going to be deep.
It's gonna be what shallow lizard mugging.
I don't know why that
Oh
makes
my
me
God.
uncomfy, but it does.
We
Oh,
cannot
my.
call our inn that. I don't want to say it again. No. Chappie, no, not Booters either.
I love booters!
We cannot. We do not know if our ghost friend is going to be cooperative. Or if I can smooch them. We'll try.
Deep Spectre. That's the least bad
That's
one
a Bond
so far.
movie.
It's a Bond movie. Alright, we'll let these roll in. Anyway, moving on.
We'll come back to it.
We'll come back to
Put a
it.
pin
Chat,
in
have
it.
fun.
We cannot let chat name our inn.
Please. I let chat name everything. Moving on.
Oh my god.
Well.
So we're gonna go to the Fellowship of Innkeepers.
The guild hall is located within the trades ward, like most guild halls are.
Right. So we'll go here, re-register first, and then we'll go and talk to the Carpenters Guild and start getting ready for a contract, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So you all head to the guild hall of the Fellowship of Innkeepers. And as you enter, it's very much a more or less a bustling atmosphere, but still relatively relaxed. It's not too much. You get an idea that most of their business is done outside of the guild hall, at the actual inns that they belong to. You see there is a receptionist behind a desk, and he looks up and says, "Oh, can I help you all?"
Yeah, we're looking for Mr. I almost called him Roxley Fairkettle.
Oh, yes. Down the hall, second door on the left.
Wonderful. Thank you. Kula, would you like to take the lead? These are your people.
Sorry, I got distracted by incorporeal, and that's
Yeah, that's
my
it.
vote.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it. That's what we're doing.
I
That's
saw
what we're
my
doing.
boy
That's what we're doing. It.
That's
That's
so
what we're
So
doing.
distracted. Sorry.
See, this is why we asked
That's a good
chat.
one.
But it was.
Thank you.
That's really good.
That's really good.
That is.
Oh, I
so
thought
good.
Draku posted. I was like, but Draku's
No,
right here.
No.
No, it was,
No.
it was my
No.
Oh, that's
the
a
cleric in
good
one of my home
one.
games.
All right, decision
I'm
made.
guessing.
Moving on. On
Yeah,
to the
that was a
scene.
unanimous. Like
That's
Yes.
really good.
the incorporeal shit.
Shout out.
Damn, dude.
Shout out
Yes.
to Chappie.
Yes, I will speak because these are my people. They are crafting with almost as good professionalism as what I have, but it's okay. We can.
Yeah, I'd suggest you don't tell them that.
Oh, they know in their hearts.
You go to the second door on the left, and as you open it, behind a desk, and this is a halfling with very bushy eyebrows and mutton chops, sitting at a halfling-sized desk, so about the half the size of like a human-sized desk. He says, "Oh, can I help you?"
Yes, we are recently innkeepers, and we would like to register for the guild.
Oh, what inn have you come into possession of?
Ah,
The Troll Skull Manor.
troll- Yes,
Yeah.
that.
That place
Anar
has not
pulls
been
out
running
the
for a
deed.
long time. It's a very good location for an inn. The placement is very good. There are very few inns in the North Ward, so it should get pretty good business. So, I assume you're looking to fix up the place and get registered with the Fellowship of Innkeepers, yes?
Yes.
Yep.
That is why we need some assistance.
Of course. And he goes into his desk and rummages through some papers, and he pulls out kind of like a decently thick stack of papers. He says, "This right here is a list of various expenses and the likes of all the guilds. It kind of compiles it all into one. You should be able to use this to figure out how much it's going to cost you to refurbish the place. That being said, membership in the Fellowship of Innkeepers requires, first of all, 50 gold pieces paid up front for guild membership, as well as a consistent payment of about a couple silver every 10 day. It's not too much. But if you keep that in track with all of the other guild's expenses, the average cost for guild expenses per 10 days is around 10 gold.
And we can't put that like on the loan or anything? The upfront payment?
Well, we could work something out.
I mean,
Which
I
is-
am very talented at building and fixing and making it better, but you've seen the place. Yes, it is a lot, even
It's
for
in
my
disrepair,
talent.
yes.
Yes.
Mm.
So, does this have to happen now, or can we wait until we are ready to register? And
You can
all
certainly
repairs
wait
noted?
until you're ready to register. Once the tavern is renovated and whatnot, once you open for business, that's when you should be registered.
Okay.
Okay.
That gives us time to trademark the name, because we may have just come up with something amazing, but
Interesting.
Did
Yeah.
we?
We need to run it by the other two.
Did we?
of course we did. We need to talk about it, but you know.
I was just gonna let
That's-
Kula have this stroke of genius. Feed his little ego.
No, not cool.
No,
I'm sure
not
something. will
I'm very
come.
interested to see what your character
Yeah.
arc is going to be.
Yeah.
So am I.
Something.
So am I.
I missed. I got a text from my mother. I missed the starting costs. What
It's
was it?
50. It's
50 gold up front for membership, and he estimated about 10 gold per 10 day for expenses from all of the guilds, like delivery fees, that sort of thing.
That's not terrible.
We'll get
Like,
Why
there.
10 days? Why not like
I don't know.
10
What
weeks?
Forgotten Realms does 10 days, and I hate it.
It's the fantasy week
All right,
for some
I'm-
It
reason.
is? Okay.
We're just gonna do a week. Headcanon is that it works in weeks. We're doing weeks. God. I hate 10 days.
I'm sorry,
No,
I'm
not us.
confused.
Not
It should
a
be 7 gold a
Forgotten
week, because
Realms
it's a gold
again.
a day.
Yeah.
Fucking 10 days.
7 gold a week, because it's a gold a day. I can't haggle with the GM. I'm sorry. Anyway,
10 gold a week.
damn it.
Aww.
You've raised the price.
Even if in the books,
You've raised the price.
in the books they do measurement and work weeks, so
Fair.
ultimately it's the same.
So really, it's every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Some
Thank you. Thank you very much.
5 gold a
We'll have
week
to
or
re-register.
10 gold every 2 weeks.
Oh,
So anyway,
Figure it out.
But
Once
I
we get to
don't-
the actual section where you're running the inn, we'll figure out the weekly
I didn't know we
costs.
were running an inn. This is the gayest module.
I'm so excited. I am.
I can't believe
It
this.
really
I was
is.
listen. Here's the thing. I was ready to mug a thick man in a big ass hat. I wasn't ready to run a business.
I was born ready. I'm already like drafting spreadsheets in my head.
I'm
So,
screaming.
I can
I'm just
design
sitting here.
it.
Okay, so
Listen,
Anar
I-
is the
I'm
general
tech-
manager.
I'm technically ready. I am ready. This is true, but I'm on a whirlwind. I thought I had to wait until the rest of the country was vaccinated before I went back to running a hotel. I just can't handle
Yeah.
this.
Okay, so
But moving on.
Anar's gonna be like the general manager.
Yeah.
Jenna's the bouncer. Anar obviously the entertainment slash
Oh yeah,
hostess.
Shahara. Yeah.
Kula's the eccentric repairman,
Yeah.
and I'm the bartender.
You know what?
Oh,
That is
boy.
very true. Every engineering person I ever met was very eccentric and very sweet, but also somebody that I was like, the words coming out of your mouth.
It's me
But why?
looking directly at Lily.
Yeah, that tracks. I come from a family of accountants. I can also keep the books.
Oh my
On
god.
the
Ready,
inn.
we're all ready.
I'm
Moving
so
on.
excited for this.
So
All right.
Kula's gonna take that packet from him.
Yeah.
All right. And flipping through it, you can see it's like various disparate expenses, like with the Guild of Carpenters, it says for replacement in this material costs about this much gold per square foot, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Gold per square foot.
Listen, it gives me a cost in the module as an example.
fair.
I'm not going to require you to measure the square feet and pay gold.
No, I just like
I was like,
No,
wow,
I
I,
was gonna-
really was
I mean,
not.
I'm not.
It's-
I'm not
No, no,
bringing
no.
crunch into tavern
no,
management.
no, it wasn't. I
Okay.
truly don't believe that this is Water Deep Extreme Makeover Home Edition. I just was
Tavern simulator.
Taverns of Labor.
Ste-
I was just thinking about how we have 100 gold up front, and that's what triggered me. I was like, oh no.
STEM
There we-
STEM brain. The second you said square feet, I was already counting the squares on the
Yeah, 'cause they're
map
5
that you
square
gave
feet
us.
each. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And
So-
then,
kids,
and then you
get
were like, "I'm not
out.
gonna do that," and I was
doing
like,
that gives a flat cost.
"Yeah, that's fair."
I will say though, don't forget you guys picked up those, and there's still some left to pick up. Those bars of silver and those paintings.
That's
Those could
true.
be sold
Yeah.
for a decent amount.
Or we could put the paintings up.
Or you could
No,
put paintings
sell
up.
them.
Probably not. They are
were
stolen.
They were really
paintings.
stolen from from a crime organization that already stole them. So
Yes,
So we're
but
selling them.
What if the people they stole them
They're very nice
come
paintings.
to our inn and then accuse us of stealing?
So
That's
we're
bad
selling
press.
Them. We're selling them.
Hmm.
Yes.
Get them off our hands, but get something for them.
So with that packet, I assume you all return to the inn to
Yeah.
meet up with the others.
Kula will occasionally read out an exaggerated, they want 5 silver to use copper heads on these screws. This is, and just busies himself reading again.
And every time Kula says something that is very Anar's doing the math in her head, and she's also just shaking her head in dismay, no.
This is-
no.
This is the maintenance equivalent of having a lawyer read over the contract.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Back to Troll Skull Alley as you all check out the. Where would you like to go next? The two of you meeting the neighbors.
I've forgotten all of them again.
You've met the carpenter and the apothecary so far.
Right.
Let's
and
go
then
to the detective.
I feel like the detective is not a good option currently with the murders.
Are you talking about the people you accidentally murdered? I thought you saved that person.
Yes, well, I guess murdered and then he got better, but
I thought so too.
well, yes, you know what? It's fine. We can go see the detective.
It is a private detective, rather. It's not like doesn't work for the city.
Yeah, not a guard.
Like, it is their difference.
Also, even if we
I
were
don't know.
talking to a guard, we could just mention that we know Anar, and then it's fine.
Yes, but okay.
It's like the card that's like, oh, my dad's a police officer. Oh,
It's
my
like-
business partner is a wall guardian in training.
It's like you get arrested by a cop and you're like, yeah, but my dad's in the National Guard. Not even the Army or the Air
Yeah,
Force.
that's-
The
that's
National
fair.
Guard.
You're like, yeah, my dad's a mall cop.
My dad is Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Please stop.
All right, so you're heading to the Tiger's Eye.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, it's relatively unremarkable on the outside. The only distinguishing mark is an orange and black sign featuring cat's eyes. Once you enter, though, it's a relatively regal apartment, kind of dimly lit by flickering oil lamps. However, when you test the door, it's locked, but there seems to be some sort of a bell next to the door.
I ring it vigorously.
As you ring it, you hear as the door opens, and you're met by a human man who is dressed very concisely. He's in a very sharp suit, like a two-piece suit. It's very nice, and he's smoking a very slim pipe, and it's kind of the waft of tobacco smoke around him. And he says, "Oh, can I help you?" Very,
we-
very noir.
Hello, nice to meet you. We have moved into the tavern, or what was once an inn tavern, the rundown one, and we're just making our rounds and saying hello to everyone, so just wanted to stop by and say hi.
Very nice to meet you. Would you like to come in?
No.
Shahara looks like she's about to say yes, but then Toku speaks. Yeah. Oh.
No. I'd imagine you're very busy trying to fix that place up. But nice to meet you. My name is Vincent Trench.
Like the goat?
What?
He looks a bit confused at that.
Like
I
the
see
goat.
you. I see you.
Oh, I heard goat. I don't know why.
No, the coat. I'm sorry, it's the accent.
Oh, yes.
I also heard
suppose
goat.
so, yes. I heard goat. I'm like, what? Huh?
Craving that mineral.
I heard
no,
goat
no.
as well, and I do know a reference to a Vincent goat, so I'm just gonna
Nice.
leave now.
There.
I was doing the coat because he's a detective.
Should you need my services, I can discover whatever secrets you might be looking for in Waterdeep, for a fee, of course. As far as that goes, my payment varies, but for most investigations, 50 gold pieces is usually sufficient.
Oh, weren't you looking for secrets or something?
I was. I don't have the funds right now, though.
Unfortunate, but I'm always here.
Shahara Miel. Nice to
Nice
meet
to
you.
meet you. Right. Shakes your hand.
And
And
I-
I'd say make a perception check.
Oh, yeah, fine.
He steals your watch.
19.
19. When you shake his hand, it feels weird. It almost feels like you're shaking his hand, but it's backwards, like you're shaking the back of his hand.
Like,
Stop it. Stop it right now.
wait, like when you shake.
Like it's so like as if you were like shaking like right here.
Yes. Yes.
As if his
yes,
thumb
yes.
is backwards.
As if his hand
Yes!
is backwards, yes.
Why?
It's not like incredibly concerning. It just kind of like feels weird.
I'll make a note
I just
of it,
need
but I don't
you-
know.
Yes.
Colin, I just need you to know that like the first big bad that haunted me through my first year of a D&D campaign was this. You're
Perfect.
I don't know what this is.
Perfect.
girl,
Great.
friend,
Perfect.
pal. We'll talk after the show. This is bullshit.
No.
I'm
First
so
mind
No
flayers
spoilers.
and now this. This is a personal attack.
I think the mind flayer is more concerning than this.
The mind player is so much more concerning, and everyone's like,
No.
I love him.
Listen, I'll tell you the story later.
Okay.
But Toko reaches out for a handshake, and I'm Toko Shizratishki.
You can make a perception check as well.
Well, okay. I just want to crush his hand in mine. I don't think she's going to be paying attention, but I'll,
okay.
I'll do it.
If you don't think you'd pay attention to that, then no need to roll.
Well, I mean, I got a natural 20.
Yeah, you definitely notice the weird backward hand
Plus
thing.
6, so.
Yeah, you definitely notice it feels like you're shaking the back of a hand.
Like, what the fuck?
Trying to like.
She literally, like, ends up, like, pulling the handshake towards her so she can look, just to check.
Is something the matter?
Is something the matter?
Do you need to see a healer? I do that.
I'm quite well, actually. Thank you.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll keep in touch. Make sure you crack a window.
Yes, and he nods and just kind of closes the door.
As we walk a little bit away, gonna lean into Toku.
I'll lean back.
You felt that?
Yeah, what the fuck was wrong with his hand?
I don't know.
I mean, I as a healer to Luru, I cannot judge, but he should get that looked at.
I don't even know what to do with that. Who do you want to go talk to next?
Who's
Maybe
left?
we have the wizard's shop and we have the blacksmith.
Maybe the blacksmith. I feel like Kula would want to go see the wizard shop with us.
Mm.
So maybe they'll be back by then.
Okay. Good call.
To the blacksmith.
Yeah, as you go to the blacksmith, the door's open just mainly because it's generally warm inside there. You know, being a blacksmith, and there's a forge running.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk in, you see two men. First, a male fire genasi, kind of hammering at a sword. The other, a male water genasi, kind of sitting and like cooling various bits of metal.
Male
And-
water genasi?
They're both male.
Oh, two.
Mhm.
Sorry.
You said two water
Hi,
genasi?
people.
One water genasi, one fire genasi.
That's what I thought. Okay.
And the water genasi looks up and says, "Oh, Embrick, we have visitors." And Embrick stops hammering at that and just kind of smiles and cools down the sword in a thing of water. And the one named Embrick, the fire genasi, walks up and says, "It's nice to meet you." And he gives you a very firm handshake.
Pleasure to meet you.
And the water genasi says, "Embrick, please, you're scaring them."
Hello. It is nice to meet you.
And that the water genasi extends a hand and very gently shakes your hand. And says, "My name is
So
Avi.
the-
My name is Avi. This is Embrick. We run this establishment."
So Toko shook Avi's hand like Embrick shook.
Shahara's hand.
Yeah. So it's like the opposite.
Ugh. Too
And-
much.
Like, I'm Toko.
Hmm.
We just moved in. The decrepit inn that is over there. Yes, that is ours now.
It's good to see that someone's moving in there. And Embrick says, "Yeah, that place has been a dump for a while."
Yes.
It looks it, yes.
And Embrick turns to Avi and says, like, "How long has that place been decrepit? Its owner died, 2 years after we got married? Something like that." And Avi says something like that, I think.
The card.
Cool
The card.
gay
Corral's
cousins. Please, I want to hang out with my cool gay cousins.
Oh my god.
Excellent.
And Avi says, well, we're the local blacksmith, so we're here for any of your various metal needs. If you're adventurers, we sell armor and the likes, and gestures around. And there are many, many suits of every type of... Basically, they sell any sort of metal, weapons, armor, and shields listed in the player's handbook, like, including like plate armor, half plate, you name it.
Do they do... Does it look like they do, like, any, like, enchanting, or are they literally, like, just the...
It seems they're just the metal.
Got it.
The metal
Okay,
smiths,
cool,
yep.
Cool.
But you do see like a couple like weapons made from more rare materials, like possibly adamantine or mithril.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, very nice craftsmanship. I will have to
Stairs
give it
in
a
level
look.
1.
Oh yes, we may be calling upon you for some nice metalworking, maybe a new sign. If you do that, as we spruce up the joint, as you say.
Be more than happy to. We're, of course, as anyone is in Waterdeep that runs a business, members of the local guilds. I myself, we're both members of the most careful order of skilled smiths and metal forgers. In addition, I belong to the splendid order of armorers, locksmiths, and finesmiths. So any finery, any metal finery or locks you need made, I can make those.
How are you at making collars for snakes?
It's an odd request, but I could make one.
Perfect. Currently, she just kind of has like a bronze bracelet for her neck. I would like to get her something prettier, though. We'll talk.
And Embrick, because he says he makes really good jewelry too, in gestures to like a pierced ear, where there's a very, very nice gold earring with a ruby set in it.
Did he make his own wedding ring?
It's probably.
Oh no, that's so cute.
I have to go. I'm crying on stream. I must leave.
That's me last week with Robin Williams.
It's so hard because Choco would be completely unfazed for like obvious reasons. But it's so good.
It's so good. It's so good.
Good.
Fire and ice, baby.
I never want to play any other part of this module. I just want to hang out with this really cool Genasi couple and their like weird their weird Todoroki baby that they have later on in life.
No.
Colin.
I think I just love this like neighborhood simulator.
We're meeting all the villagers.
We
Oh my
are.
God.
I gotta
I was
figure
half
out. Are we gonna
expecting,
get
like-
little hints like what gifts they like and things?
Here's the thing. Colin once said this module's like pretty queer. Like for a Wizard of the Coast module was
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh yeah, this one's
the
pretty
best
gay.
one when it comes to that. It is.
I didn't know this was it. Like this was.
This is probably one of the gayest sections. Is just the entire neighborhood.
Good, very good. I'm
Very
so
good.
happy.
Oh my god. So this is fantastic.
Oh yes.
They work together.
He's wearing jewelry his husband made for
I
him.
love
Oh my
them.
goodness.
Okay. Let's back on track, everyone, please.
Yes, so we did just move in. Don't really have the funds yet, but yes, we would definitely love to have your work. Is beautiful.
And Avi says, "Oh, seeing as we're neighbors, I could probably figure out some sort of discount."
And more than happy to help you out as well. Again, not super skilled, but cleaning or anything else that needs doing. Could help
We'll
out
figure
there.
something out.
Or if there's anyone giving you trouble, we are quite skilled in that aspect.
I'll keep that in mind. So far, so good. This is a pretty quiet part of the city, actually.
Oh, good.
That's good.
That means business is slow.
What did you say?
That means business is slow. Like, as if that was our business.
Vincent is a bit odd, but he's efficient. I've hired his services only once, but got me the information I needed.
God, every part of me wants to ask, so, like, do you know what's up with him? Have you given him a handshake before? I'm not going to say that, though. Cole wants to
Choco
know.
will.
Oh!
Yes.
So, like, have you shook his hand? Is there anything that you found maybe particularly odd?
His hand felt a bit strange, but otherwise he's more or less a very nice man.
So, like, backtracking, I did look at his hand. Does his hand look odd?
No, it was fine.
It just looks like it's backwards. Or, sorry, it just feels like it's backwards.
Feels like it's backwards.
But it does not look like it.
Jen.
I don't like that. It's like, okay, no, that's, we had the same, I just wanted to, make sure so I wouldn't bring it up again.
He's
Don't want to be rude.
he's very nice and effective at what he does.
And he smokes a lot of tobacco.
Yes, he does. Embrick doesn't mind it as much as I do, but probably the Fire Genasi thing. And Embrick says, just kind of like shrugs and goes back to hammering on the sword.
Oh my god, I love them so much. We're meeting up with, the rest of our little motley crew, so we should be going. But it was lovely meeting you.
It was nice meeting you all as well.
Yes, whenever it is time to open the inn or we have a, drinkable alcohol, come by for a drink.
I'd imagine we will. Embrick likes to drink a bit, and Embrick just kind of like grunts and shrugs, continues hammering out a sword.
And after
Goodbye.
saying goodbyes,
Yep.
doot.
All right. Only one place left.
Is the other group on their way back?
We'll say at this point you see them arriving back at the inn.
Nice.
Perfect timing. We just finished with the other neighbors. They're all lovely. One's a little odd.
How
Yeah,
so?
so-
Lovely.
When you shake his hand, the hand feels like this, but it looks like this.
What?
It's
How does that work?
I
That
don't
doesn't make
know.
sense.
I don't know.
Is his thumb upside down?
It looks like
Does
this.
he have two left hands?
Oh,
It felt like this. I don't know.
is that like the carpenter's equivalent of 2 left feet, like he can't dance or whatever?
He can't hammer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Can't touch this.
No.
God damn it.
I was trying to work in hammer time, so like Leah beat me to it. Hammer time.
Not assuring one brain cell. That's still back at the blacksmith.
Oh.
Got one brain cell left, all the other are back at the blacksmith.
Yeah.
But we do have we have one store left. It was the expense, like the wizard store, I think, and I thought the baby might like it.
We don't have a baby.
Not baby. Toker means me. But I'm not baby. But yes, I do want to see the store.
Oh, we did talk to the carpenter about beds. I think Kula will like his.
Shahara's
That's
shaking.
good.
Shahara's like shaking. Like,
Toko, that's so sweet of you to like order a custom bed for Kula. That's very kind.
I am a giver.
It's no, I can't say that because they don't exist here. I was gonna say it's a fucking race car bed.
I'm
The race carriage bed.
Yeah,
a chariot bed.
it's a chariot bed.
Oh,
Imagine.
But
I'm just
do we get a
imagining.
discount if we supply the chariot?
Aren't
We're
there
gonna
like
get the chariot. I don't know.
aren't there like hell engines or something? I'm thinking of Avernus. Anyway, moving on.
I'm just
There are hellish war
imagining.
machines in Avernus.
There is hellish war machines. Thank you, Colin.
Yeah, there are.
we've described Kula as like a crocodile mixed with I say we. I've thought of Kula as like a crocodile mixed with your stern history teacher, and I'm just imagining that on a race carpet.
I was gonna say a alligator mixed with your like 2-year-old niece/nephew or whatever, who's always just like, no.
But like face wise, he's got that like haughty like history professor vibe. Like
100%.
one of the old annoying ones, not one of the chill ones.
Please, Dracu, please tell me you're crying.
Oh, my cheeks are hurting so bad. Oh, yes, I'm amused, but my cheeks hurt, so it
A
hurts.
dragoblin.
Dragoblin. Okay. So, yeah. Fuck, dude.
I'm just
Where were
laughing
we?
because
We're
Kula's
going to the
never owned a
wizard.
bed before, so
the
I'm
wizard.
so excited for this. His first bed is gonna be a crib.
Oh my god.
As with most people.
He's gonna be a real boy.
Oh,
Oh, man.
oh.
No.
Oh my god, my face hurts.
I love this group.
I cannot. I
Oh my God.
cannot. Okay.
But yes, the wizard shop.
Yeah, you guys head over to the
Wizard
shop, which
lizard.
is called the Bookworm's Treasure, or Bookweir, worm with a Y.
Weird.
Oh, clever.
Weird.
Clever.
Treasure, Bookworm's Treasure. And the front of the bookstore is adorned with a very charming sign of a gold dragon curled around a treasure hoard of books and scrolls.
It is your
Inside
mother.
the shop is decorated. There's very beautiful hardwood, kind of that earthy scent of old books kind of permeates the entire air. The library fills 2 floors of the 3-story building, but yet somehow seems to contain more shelves than the building should be able to hold. It's packed in there really nice. But when you enter, you see a short golden dragonborn standing behind the counter. And just give me... I don't think... He, a male dragonborn. And he says, "Oh, nice to meet you all. My name is Rishal, and what can I do for you today?"
We just moved in to the abandoned house just over there, and we're sort of making our rounds and just wanted to say hi to the new neighbors.
It's good to see that someone will be refurbishing that place. It's nice to meet you all. I offer various services here. Unfortunately, none that will necessarily be able to help you with your inn, but should you need them, I can offer spells for sale here for those who use spell books or arcane casters of the like. I can also scribe the spells to a scroll should you need that as well.
Oh, that's most helpful. Thank you so much.
Of course.
I'm Shahara Mia.
Nice to meet you. Shake your
Pleasure.
hand.
Hi, I'm Johanna. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
I am Toko. Toko Shizvetkishki.
Shakes your hand. And looks to Kula next.
I'm Kula. It's very nice to meet you. Reaches up to shake.
Reaches down to shake Kula's hand.
How tall is the Dragonborn? How tall is he?
Oh, he's relatively short. Probably
Okay.
like 5'2". It's pretty short.
Oh, he's like a little bit taller than Anar. Okay, that's pretty
Little bit
short.
shorter.
I'm taller.
Short.
Still like 2 feet on at least actually more than 2 feet on our Kula.
Yeah,
Yep.
God bless Kula.
How tall's Kula again?
2'11", technically, but 2'6", but definitely 3 feet if you ask him.
I can relate.
Yeah.
I'm definitely 5 foot. What are you talking about? It's so close it hurts.
Yes. Well, should you need any arcane services, I am certainly here to help.
Perfect. Do you know how to chill out ghosts?
I mean, what are you looking for? There's
We don't
magic.
want to exercise it because it could be like a good business opportunity. But also it is throwing things. Is there like a magic thing to like magic weed for ghosts?
Not really, I don't believe so. If you need to locate it, there are detection spells for that. If you want to protect yourself from it, there are spells that protect you from good and evil creatures alike.
Well,
What
yes, I
about
have
communicating with it?
Communicating, that can be a bit more difficult, depends on what kind of ghost or specter you're dealing with.
It seems to be fairly good at being rational. We had not quite a conversation with it, but it stopped throwing things when we said we wanted to revitalize the inn, and that was good.
It gave us a message in dust.
That's true. It did write to us.
Interesting.
It said
It's
it would be watching, and we said, "Hey."
Means it
nothing
probably
happened.
can't speak. He said it was throwing things.
Yeah.
Chances are you're dealing with a poltergeist of some sort.
Yes.
Particular variation. Can't speak, but is particularly adept at moving objects around.
Yeah.
Any ideas of who to talk to about it? Is there anything we can do?
Well, you could certainly hire some of the local clerics, perhaps some or a paladin from the Order of the Gauntlet. They're able to exercise the things, but as far as dealing with it, that's something you might have to figure out for yourself. Figure out what it wants, what it likes, what it dislikes.
So you are of no help. Okay, got it.
My expertise is in arcane magic, not in specters, but
Well, I thought there might be some spectral magic, but
That's good to know, at least.
Nice, Leah. Nice.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. What did I got a little distracted figuring out how tall my character is. What did I miss? What did Leah just say?
Inspector Magic.
that's not what I meant. But I'm glad you got something out of that.
Amazing.
Oh, you
I
know,
just thought there might be some specter magic because he was saying there's magic, not specters. But I mean, that's pretty good.
thank you.
Yeah.
We got there eventually.
Yep.
Someone in the
Jehanna is
we also
5'4".
got to
By the way.
Ouija board.
As I was saying, like weed for ghosts.
Yeah, the Ouija board.
So I just want to point out it was the shorter half of the party that went to talk to the guild and the taller ones that met the neighbors.
So like, oh, so you do have people of better heights.
Yeah.
Not better, God, taller heights.
No better.
no, you can say it's superior.
That's not what I meant. It's like,
Yes.
well, do you have like any cleaning magic? Because it's a little bit of a lump.
Oh, well, there are certainly spells that do that. Let me see what recent spells I have on display. Well, there is this one. It pulls out a book and kind of locates it in the book. This will summon a servant of sorts to carry things and obey your command for a short period of time.
Ooh, that's handy.
Kristen.
And how much would that be?
Oh, are you looking to copy the scroll or to gain a spell scroll of it?
As a cleric, am I able to copy?
No. It's only
a
wizards. Yeah, only wizards
damn it.
have spell books.
And
in
we
this.
don't have any wizards.
No.
We got a wizard shop, but no
Tragic.
wizards.
Yeah, this shop is quite literally for if you have a party wizard. It's like, hey, here's this.
Yeah.
But you can still get scrolls, and if it's on your list, you can cast
Like,
it.
well, I don't think any of us are as scholarly gifted as perhaps more. How much is the scroll itself?
Scroll, let me see. It would just be 25 gold.
Oh, that's not bad.
And it's
Okay.
a one-use thing if we use it.
Scrolls are one use, yes.
How
Yeah.
long does it last?
Let me check the Unseen Servant spell. 1 hour.
So, I wonder how much cleaning an Unseen Serpent can get done in 1 hour.
Not 25 gold's worth, probably.
Well, there are 3 floors. And an attic. And basement.
And I'm also pretty sure there's a cleaning guild that can
There
help with
actually
that.
is a cleaning guild in
Yes.
Waterdeep.
Oh my god, we can hire cleaners.
Let's just
the
do
name
that
of-
because like it took me an hour to clean all of my walls once. Not the ceiling and not the fucking floor.
You'll
so.
give a name for that guild because there is a guild for it. There is absolutely a guild for it.
Name that guild.
Guild membership. Let me see.
Now, do they wear cat-made uniforms?
No.
I think maid is in the name of the guild. It could be. I
But
think.
not cat made?
It's like guild of like wanderers. Or
That's-
something.
that's
It's like
extra.
Wanderers cat maid guild.
That's extra. A fucking scam is what it is. That's
Yeah.
what it is,
Scam.
Lily.
The cat ears are extra.
If they don't have cat ears, I don't want it.
I just remembered the TikTok that's like,
there's
welcome
a-
to the Maid Cafe.
there's
We're
a guild-
cute
there's a
kittens.
guild-
My name's Bryce, and I'm the diversity hire.
There's a guild called Solemn Order of Recognized Furriers and Woolmen, but I saw furries and I was very confused.
What?
It's the
Furriers and
Furries
Woolmen.
Guild.
I'm assuming it's people who are like ranchers and whatnot. Like
Oh,
Oh, they probably do
furriers.
like furs and
wool.
So like
Fur
Yeah.
trapping,
Okay.
stuff like
I was
that.
There's-
but I
there's
was
an
so
essential-
confused.
There is an
Yeah.
essential
It
vowel.
looks like
It's-
furries that you first.
It's the
glance.
guild for furries and wolfkin. Yeah.
There's a vowel that needs to be stressed in furriers to differentiate.
Yes.
Figured out it's just called the Wanderers Guild, so they deal like laundry, maid service, that sort of thing.
The Wanderer Launderer.
they have to have made
The fantasy merry maids, the wanderer launderer.
Yes.
Oh my
Guild
goodness.
for like everything. There's probably like 25 guilds listed right in front of me,
Perfect.
at least.
Perfect. Yeah, they can help us clean. 'Cause-
That's the next person we should talk to.
yeah, probably. But we should deal with expenses. We should get out of your. I was gonna say, hey, Abbott Scales. While we deal with our own stuff, but it was a pleasure meeting you. I forgot his name.
Rashal.
Rochelle.
Rashal?
Yeah.
Cool.
Rochelle.
Okay.
Rishal.
Okay. Okay.
Dragonborns,
I knew it.
man.
Dragonborn names, yeah.
I feel like I knew a dude that used to hang out on the corner named Rashal, but okay.
His full name is Rashal the Page Turner, because Dragonborns, but
I love
Man.
him.
Yeah.
he knows 50
So are we leaving now?
Yes.
Okay. So as we head out, we're not completely out yet, and I just kind of turn and like bend down to Kula. I'm like,
I
if you
knew
eat
it.
all of your meats, someday you might grow up big and strong like that one.
I called it. I fucking called it.
I'm fully grown. I am my full 3 feet of height, and this is me. This is kobold height.
Perception
as
check.
big as
Is he
you're
3
getting?
feet tall?
This is as big as you're getting?
Go for it. Perception
Yes,
check.
I'm
Perception check.
fully
Okay.
grown.
I shouldn't have called out the kind of check it was. I just meant
No,
is he
it's
3
perception.
feet tall?
Dude. We need to find Kula's birth certificate.
Natural 1.
Ah, definitely 3 feet tall.
God do it.
What a perfect
Puffs up a little
natural
bit more.
one.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Deserved.
You got a
Deserved.
20 on the hands.
I caught those hands.
Yes, you did.
Good.
I-
Proud of you.
So Toko's just laughing as they leave now.
Yeah, you just head back to the inn, and I assume you begin cleaning and surveying to figure out how much in total it's probably going to cost you.
And yeah, talking
How
about budget,
much-
mentioning
Yeah.
Can I just use prestidigitation like over and over and over and over and over again?
That'll clean like dust and dirt,
Okay.
I have thaumaturgy.
big debris and stuff though. You need to carry.
Thaumaturgy doesn't like do anything physical though, right? It's just like
I can like open door and close doors and stuff, but yeah, nothing physical.
I'm gonna
open
mention
the windows.
I'm gonna mention my backer, and then at some point, if Shahar and I are, cleaning a room together, and the other three happen to not be there, and it happened to be Jenna's suggestion that we go off and clean the other room. I'm gonna sort of mention to Shahar that Mr. Zord was talking about you and me going back up there to deal with something else. He specifically asked about you. I'm wondering if he has a little more information on what you might be interested in. At some point, just some point soon-ish.
Yeah.
No rush.
I'll help out again.
Wonderful.
I'm sure he doesn't seem like the kind of man who would do that on purpose. Say that there was information and there wasn't any, so probably didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he just, wanted you to do the dude, and the dude let you down. But yeah, he's hopefully gonna front a little bit of funding if we can show him this project's worth anything, maybe working in turn with the circus. Sometimes people need a place to stay when they come in town to see a circus. We do
That
it
could be
in.
really helpful.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of other ways that my sponsor, I suppose, would be able to help, but I haven't really talked to them about it.
Yeah, fair. Use all the backer we can get. This place is not going to be cheap to renovate.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, just let me know when you want to go back and talk to them. I'll come with you.
Yeah, probably towards, this evening, maybe, if we're not doing anything. If we are doing anything, maybe we can push it off a little bit, but probably not too long. It'd be unwise to, get on the bad side of a future backer, right?
Yeah. And just making sure I'm thinking of the wrong person, not thinking of the wrong person. We're going to talk to your boss, right?
Yes, yeah.
Not Mind Flayer? Okay. He really
No,
scares
that's
me.
Nihilahor. No, he's not my boss. He's just a friend.
Okay. I'm trying to, trust you and, be nicer about it. Because you two seemed, really chummy, but also he, killed a man right in front of us just by looking at him. So, that's really scary.
It's terrifying, yeah. But,
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. We were going to kill that guy, too. We were going to end up killing that guy anyway.
I mean, we don't know that. We could have maybe talked out of it or something.
Yeah, he was dragging the guy we were there for. Whatever. This is semantics. At this point, it doesn't matter. He's dead anyway.
Yeah, that's also true.
I'm not sure that's what semantics means.
Close enough. I know what you mean. Oh, boy.
It's not at all.
So, as you all go cleaning everything you can, just getting all the debris and whatnot out of there, it doesn't take too long, but you also get an idea of how much it's going to cost you to renovate this place and get it up and running. So, in total, to renovate the tavern, it's going to cost 1,000 gold. And for guild licenses and contracts paid up front, an extra 250. So, in total, for one-time expenses, it's 1,250 gold. And for regular expenses, it's about 50 gold per day you estimate 50 gold per 10 day. So we'll say per 2 weeks for maintenance and wages of hirelings. So your cooks, your barmaids, etc. Possibly cut down by various employment options you do. And 10 gold pieces per 2 weeks for all other guild expenses.
Okay. So we're looking at 1250. How many of those trade silver bars did we see? We can't probably take all of them. That would be a little suspicious, but
Oh, I know.
I can fund some.
As
of
far
them.
as the silver bars, how much did each of you?
We each grabbed like 2, I think.
Something like
Let
that.
me see how many I have.
Yeah,
I only
everyone check
grabbed
out-
one
Everyone check. How
I
much you
mean-
got.
because I'm kind of small.
My
Yeah.
yeah.
You go look how much they're worth.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like 50. You said they were worth about 50 last time. 50 each.
Secret room.
Yeah, so 100
I have
each.
2 silver bars.
They're worth 50 each.
Yeah.
So I've got 100 golds worth of silver.
Yeah. So between between the 5 of us, we have about 450. We have about 450 in just silver.
And then we have.
and we're waiting on 1,000 owed to us by front, so that's 550, and then we're waiting on the rest of the 900 from Volo. So once we get the rest of that 900 from Volo, we can dipping into our own personal
That's
funds.
so
we can-
big if.
Big
If we get.
We're not going to.
Volo is the
Volo.
definition of broke behavior. If
Yeah.
we get that shit.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But if not, hopefully we can, those paintings we have to sell too.
I
And,
cannot believe we're fantasy
can-
broke.
I can
Fantasy, bro.
back into I can break back into a safe house. That's not an issue for me.
Does
If we
anybody
need backup
know
to
anybody
open
who
doors,
would,
I can help
As
with that.
As long as the nod looks
Bef-
the other way, right?
before we start robbing people, is there anywhere that we can sell these paintings? Let's do that first.
So that's a good idea. Probably the noble area, or is the Northward the noble area?
like middle
It's kind of
class.
middle class, upper middle class. There are nobles. There are
Yeah.
nobles within the Northward. This is the eastern side of the Northward.
Funnily enough, the family that I work for is the family of antiquities and oddities. They might be interested
Oh.
in some paintings.
Let's
That's true.
put them on display. Let's try to sell them.
Yeah.
God, I cannot believe this.
And you got an in with them if you're working for them already. Maybe you can, tell them you got some information on some nice paintings. You can.
Came to acquire some nice paintings and could use the money.
Yeah,
I'll see what they say.
fair enough. And then, so however much they're worth, we can add that to the pool too. And so that's, say we're looking at about 700 probably if they're worth a lot. How many paintings were there?
4. Each one depicts a different city. One of Luskan, Neverwinter, Silvery Moon, and Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. So depending on how much they're worth, maybe upwards of 700, 750 at most. They're nice paintings, but I'm not sure how.
Yeah, those of you trying to ascertain their worth, go ahead and give me like an insight check.
Let's go.
Best.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Insight? Oh
Yep.
shit. 15. I got so
Natural
excited.
20.
13.
Oh my god. Leah, are you flipping a coin?
Yeah, 1 or 20 option. Those are the options.
An artiste.
Yeah, Leah, you get an idea that these are these could easily sell for a solid 75 gold each.
Oh shit.
How much?
So
75 each.
one of the ladies back home was probably a painter, and so I'm well versed in the art market. I guess that's the only reason I can think of Toko having any idea how much anything
you probably get
costs.
an idea.
50, huh?
750? Or
Yep.
So this would put us
75
at
each. So
this would
four
put us at
paintings, 75 each.
850 of funds, just on what we have right now. If
And what do we need again?
1250. So we're short 400 for now. I'm not sure there's going to be 20 silver bars left.
Is this why we do
Yes.
heists? To try to make our innkeeper dreams come
Yes!
true?
I love that.
So you guys know that in total, including the ones you took, there were 15 trade bars in total. So basically, take 15, subtract the amount you took, and that's how many are left there.
Wait, no, not 20. No, we need 8. What?
No, we haven't. Sorry, I just responded to a message verbally, but we haven't.
Yes. No, it would be
Um,
40, not. What am I thinking of? I was thinking they were worth 10 for some reason, or 20 for some reason. Because, I know why. On my character sheet, I have my Bandolier of Daggers, which has 10 right on it, and
That'll
it's
do
right
it.
above
That'll
the
do it.
silver bars.
So, that being said, as you guys are kind of coming up with an idea of finances and the likes, a small child kind of comes into the bar and says, "Hello, sir." Wait, no sirs in this group. Wait a minute.
Kula.
Why,
Kula.
yeah,
There's one,
Kula,
sir.
Kula. I don't know. I was like, my brain went, all right, British orphan voice. Hello, sir.
Please, sir,
he-
may I have some
hello,
more?
yeah.
Go off, Charles Dickens.
Yeah.
Tell us a tale.
Hello, ma'am,
Of two
and
cities?
walks up to Toku and hands like a small parchment paper. I was told to give this to you.
Oh, thank you, small child.
And the
so
kid
sweet.
nods and runs off.
Okay, bye. Bye.
No
Make
follow through.
sure,
No follow.
make sure it's not bugged, that one. Seen
Oh,
that
no, I
trick.
think I know who it's from.
Is
Sorry,
it
open
full of anthrax?
Yeah, on the outside though is the symbol of a flying snake, but on the inside it says, "It's been a bit. Why don't you come to the yawning portal and bring your kobold friend? From what you've seen, you've been quite busy." Signed, Davil.
I beg your pardon? Who is this? Who's it addressed to? Just Kula?
To Toku.
No, it's to me. I was like, why do they want you?
Who's that?
Because
Alright.
I'm a respected professional in
That
the
is
field.
fine.
So
Who wants to go meet some of my old associates? Well,
It's
old
got
is a strong word. It is not been that long.
Wait, it's got a flying snake on it? Is it a flying
Maybe.
snake I should be worried about?
It
All
is the
of
symbol.
us should be.
It is the symbol of the Zentarim on the outside.
So it's a flying
Yeah.
snake I should be worried about.
It is.
It's
Who
not
are
as bad as it
your-
looks. FYI.
I mean, Peggy's a flying snake, and we love her.
Exactly. I love Peggy.
I'm
Wait,
not
Peggy.
worried about the snakes themselves. I'm worried more
Peggy?
about the people who use
You,
Peggy
you
as a
see,
mascot.
you see Peggy like curled up in a corner, like a large lump in its gullet, having eaten like a mouse or a rat.
That
Good for
girl.
her.
Good for her. Yes.
We love that for her.
Yeah.
I'm with Dan on this one. I'm more worried about the people associated with that symbol.
Okay. It only asks for me and Kula for some reason. So if you are uncomfortable, it can just be me and Kula that goes. You do not have to come.
Are these people you trust?
Can I do a-
Yes.
Can I do a history check
Yeah.
on like members of Xanathars and Zenarum?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Wait, can you say the name again?
The Zen, which name? For
The person who signed it.
Davil.
Devil. Okay. Just want to make sure I had the right one.
Yeah, that's.
I
totally
hate
true.
when I'm smarter than my character. I got a 6.
6. I mean, you know.
They're guilds.
They're not guilds.
but
The
yeah.
Zentarim are the Zentarim are kind of like a shadow organization, whereas the Xanathar Guild, it's called a guild. It's a crime organization. It's very much it's the crime It's the thieves guild in town.
Yeah.
They do a lot more than thieving, though. But you also know that the Zentarim. I mean, you all know this. The Zentarim and the Xanathar's guild are at each other's throats right now for whatever
Yeah.
reason.
But I was more trying to gain insight on membership.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not aware of members.
We recently have not been too friendly with him. The two of us.
That's putting it nicely.
Good old Xander over there. Throw back to session 0.
Oh, wait, what did you do?
Don't worry about it.
The-
No
Okay.
one got hurt. We didn't hurt anyone. People did get hurt. Wasn't us.
Okay, got it. Well, at the very least, I trust the person who wrote this. Deville is a good acquaintance I have, and I'm at least interested in what he has to say.
Fair enough.
Do we recognize the name?
Davil. You can make a history check. Having been in the city for a while, might be fine.
Can I as well? Being
Yes.
having my connections.
Yeah,
Yeah. What check is it?
history.
That's an 18 with a +0. We did it.
Probably better than mine.
All right.
Well, definitely. I got a 12.
Okay. Shahar, you're aware. You've heard this name before. There's a man known as Davil Starsong. He is a high elf, and he's more or less the spokesperson for a group known as the Doom Raiders. They were called that after they used to be an adventuring party. They were called the Doom Raiders as they raided what are called dooms or lich layers.
How circa 80s metal of them.
You're not super sure. You know they've had some association with the Zentrum, but you're not really sure exactly what their association is.
Everything is closed.
So, like I
With
said,
a 12, do I recognize anything?
Probably not with a 12, no.
Cool.
Alright. And as you all are kind of discussing this, you hear kind of a knock at the door and just knock, knock, as you see another familiar face to you, Gillester Silvermane kind of peeking his head in.
Anar like jumps to like attention. She really shouldn't, but she does. She's like just rimrod straight, yeah.
I heard you all recently inherited this, and I'd figured Anar would be here. Do you mind if we speak for a moment outside?
Of course, sir. And just like shuffles off with them.
As he kind of leads you outside, just outside the door, he says, Well, I just wanted to inform you that your application to the Lord's Alliance has been accepted.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. This is an honor. Thank you, sir.
I heard that even Labrel Silverhand herself took a bit of an interest in your application. Surprising. You'd know Labrel Silverhand is the current Open Lord of Waterdeep.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Wowee!
Given as I put in a good word, she has assigned me to be your contact as far as that goes. And you already have an assignment. It's not something you have to do actively, just passively. As you probably know, Zentrum have been causing a lot of trouble in town, and Labrel's worried what they're up to. She'd just report back to me of any active Zentrum activity that you find or information you might deem important. That is all for now.
Yes, sir.
And
thank you, sir.
Oh, another thing. I was told by the trainers that another batch of griffins arrived in recently, and you'll probably be receiving yours soon. That is all.
Yes. Yeah, thank you, thank you, sir. Thank you.
No need to be so formal. It's really fine.
Okay. And like Anar like just screams. She's so excited. Thank you. Thank you.
I figured I'd stop by. But now, if you excuse me, I have a date, and he's actually, you kind of, at this point, you kind of notice he's actually dressed very nicely right now, which is kind of not super common to him. He's normally dressed in relatively informal clothing.
Oh, a date, sir?
Oh, yes, nothing that big of a deal.
Is it the musician?
And he blushes a bit, yes.
Good for you. Good luck, sir.
As he walks off
with like a grin.
Yeah, Anar just like almost floats back into the bar, into the building. She's so excited.
So
Oh my
what was
God.
that all about?
Yes, we heard a scream. We thought you got stabbed for a second.
No, that's a happy scream. That's a happy scream.
Well, a promotion, or well, not a promotion exactly, but an application that I've been waiting for has gone through, and apparently there's a new batch of griffins coming in, which is extremely exciting. I do have a job, and it has to do with the watching the Zenorim. So maybe we should keep an eye on whatever that was about.
Ah, yes. Well, I'm just gonna go talk to a friend. I don't really know about the whole Xenorm thing.
At the very least, and like Anar kind of like thumbs her chest and just like, let me go with you as a bodyguard. Which, I mean, obviously you don't really need. Look at you. But sometimes it's good to
Thank
have
you.
as like a symbolic thing.
Yeah, no, I'm totally fine with you coming. I'll buy you a drink.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And Cooler is coming too.
Are you going to buy me a drink?
I don't know if they have milk.
The audacity.
Jesus!
He doesn't
Yes,
say
I'm
anything.
going
He
to buy
just
you an ale.
the look.
I'm
And
just like, yes, I'll buy you an ale. It'll be fine.
Shahar, we can meet up with our mutual friend while they're doing that, in case anyone
Just
shouldn't
about to-
recognize us. But
I was
better
just
safe
about
than sorry.
to
Yeah,
suggest the same thing. Yeah, good call.
yeah, wonderful.
Ah, it is a date. Fantastic.
As you all get up and head out to your respective places, I think we'll end the session there for today.
Yeah.
Hey,
What a
great
fun,
session.
what a thick
Yes.
sode, everybody. What a wildly
A lot.
thick
A lot
sode.
happened here.
I forgot that we had a plot to deal with. I was so caught up in the.
You get caught up in the inn.
The
innkeeping.
inn.
There's a bit
When-
of a
It
plot
literally
going
was
on.
like,
yeah,
I was
a
literally like,
secret
are we
organization.
heisting to get money for
The inn?
small business?
I'm down with that motivation.
Yeah.
But thanks everyone for attending.
Mhm.
And just a little bit of outro stuff.
Oh wow.
Just as a reminder, again, Infinite Horizon tomorrow 6 p.m. Pacific. Go watch it. It's great. As much as
So
we
good.
bullied Drac today, Drac's in it. He's awesome.
He's incredible.
He's
is.
lovely.
He's
Yes.
wonderful.
Ramblemancy Friday 7 p.m. Pacific. And this VOD will be up on Saturday. And well, the VOD will be immediately available. It'll be on YouTube on Saturday.
Yeah.
Again, if you want to support the channel, if you can subscribe to Twitch, you get access to a bunch of emotes, which are drawn by Cole, and they're awesome, fantastic. You can also support the Patreon. It gets access to the the Tabletop.media supplements and our monthly media recommendations that we do each week. I think I wrote one. I don't know if the one's out for this week, but I wrote about the game Oxygen Not Included because I bought that game a week ago and I have 30 hours already.
I'm about to write one myself. So
There you
check
go.
it out.
There's a-
When this week's media club goes up, which is like a monthly list of anything and everything we as the cast or staff we've been into, that's what we talk about. It's a great place to get recommendation for new and or old media. Follow us on Twitter at Rule of Lore, or joining our Discord !Discord in the chat. Great ways to support and engage with the community, as well as like a good way to keep up to speed on the programming and announcements. It's usually the first place you're going to find out up to date information when we always post there. And yeah, another thing is I believe those who subscribe on Twitch get access to the Patreon. Who subscribes get access to the Patreon benefits as well. So another reason to sub on Twitch. But yeah, we'll do outros. Let's do it in the reverse order that I did it. So we'll start with Cole.
Yes, hello. Hey, howdy, bye. I'm Cole. You can find me on Twitter at Cole Moriel. I am an artist and I do all the pretty art things. You can also catch me on Mondays over on Friends Who Roll Dice playing Aridin on Mind and the Martyr. And I'll be here every Tuesday with this chaotic crew, and I can't wait to see what we get up to next. My face hurts so much from smiling.
Good session.
So much fun.
And Draku.
Yes, hello. Yeah, my cheeks are so sore, but I love that. I love if my cheeks are sore after a session because that just means it was hilarious. So good times. Yeah, so I mentioned earlier, I'm a variety streamer. Actually, as soon as we're done here, I'm gonna go shovel food down my face and then go live with Destiny 2 tonight because it's the weekly reset.
Destiny.
And Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow, so that's kind of more the D&D crowd. So if y'all are curious about that. But yeah, y'all can catch me here on Twitch at Draku3690 and over on Twitter at Draku. And that's it. Yeah. Hunters forever. There you go.
I'm a Titan main.
I'm also Titan main. Fist is best weapon.
Beginning fun.
All right, Lily, you're next.
Oh, same order for me. Hi, I'm Lily at Lily Annapolis on Twitter, and I just post dumb shit and have fun. I am hopefully going to start actually, I say this every week, and every week I get a little closer to having something ready to publish and actually advertise. But someday. But for now, you can just see me sharing dumb shit on Twitter and having a blast with it.
All right. And Leah.
And don't forget about being insanely cute. All right.
Whoop,
All right.
whoop, all aboard.
Hell yeah.
So I'm Leah. I play Toko, as you just saw, in all of that glory. I'm that geeky artist on Twitter. I almost said Twitch. I mean, technically Twitch as well. On Twitter, where you can see me post art sometimes, mostly retweeting fun art things, memes, perhaps a politic or two.
A politic.
Single politic.
I
Not a
plan
single,
on
many.
maybe, and I have to say maybe, getting back into streaming art on my Twitch channel. So if that happens, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, if you want to see any of my art, join me on Twitter at ThatGeekyArtist.
And Liv.
Hi, I'm Liv. You can find me on Twitter at LivInADay, where if you truly follow my Twitter, it's a lot of it's a couple politics and opinions, but it's also a lot of astrology, me yelling at my friends, and also promoting all of the things that my friends do and the things that I do. I am in the similar boat as Lily. With each week, I get closer and closer to doing things and actually talking about them. Schedules are about to come out for streams and stuff that I'm going to be doing. There's plans, there's discords, there's group messages. Just, follow me if you want those dates. But if I'm not here, you can find me over on Total Party Chill Under the Table, which is the Monday the Monday indie actual play show where we're doing a sci-fi setting, and the consequences are finally
Catching
rolling
up
in.
to you.
Love a consequence.
You can't kill a man and then wear his skin and act like nothing's going to happen.
Is this is this
Not if they
altered
don't
carbon?
Huh?
Is this altered carbon? Style?
No. Almost. Here's the thing. I'm innocent. I'm the innocent person in that party. I truly... Listen, everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy. I play the good character. I'm lawful good in that campaign. So if you want to see my
We thought
side
you
of
would be in this
story-
one too, but you did commit a murder.
Just that one time, and it's ruined.
One time. Okay, here's the
You
thing.
commit one murder.
Yeah.
And suddenly you're a
Here's the thing.
murderer.
Here's the thing, I did accidentally kill somebody in the last episode.
But
Called it.
You didn't scream non-lethally first.
Yes.
I know.
Guilty
I
of man's
know.
laughter.
I know. Here's the thing, Drac is like supporting me.
That's two.
I am actually baby on that stream. But anyway.
Baby with a gun.
With the
I feel
It's
like I
more-
sang that in my head to the tune of "Angel with a Shotgun."
Baby with a small gun.
But yeah, that's there you go. That's a taste of what I do on Mondays. And then I'm here on Tuesdays. And where will I be the rest of the week? I don't know. Follow me on Twitter to find out.
Vibing.
Or Liv
Maybe.
can't get through an intro or an outro without a
It's
tangent.
never gonna happen.
Never.
Hi,
I'm trying my best.
I'm Colin
Love
at
you.
Colin_C_Kelly on Twitter. I do a couple other things. One of the main ones is part of the Pathfinder podcast, Rise of the Rune Lords with Wayward Expeditions. You can find that in my bio. Also in Wednesday's Penny Fair Tales, Brotherhood of Shadows. We had our first episode last week. No episode this week, unfortunately, due to a cast member's personal life coming up. But we should be back next week, in theory. And then, of course, I'm here on Tuesdays. I also publish some stuff. I have a Zweihander module that's published. It's really close to getting cover bestseller, so I want that to happen. And that can also be found in my bio. I pretty much put all the important things in my bio. And then I'm also currently working with friends on the kind of intro adventure to a series of adventures we plan to publish that's going to be essentially elemental planes, so on the various different elemental
Big sexy, big
planes.
sexy.
One on each. And yeah, it's been very fun writing. I've already gotten to write halfling lesbian tavern owners. It's great.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
Yay.
But yeah, keep an eye out for that. Other than that, I think that's it. So
Are we
see
able to
you
rate
all.
anybody or
No, rate today. I don't think so.
No raid today.
well go do something wonderful for somebody. Go like some
Yes.
art or something and tell them that they're beautiful.
Yes.
Yes.
Go do that, and we'll catch you all next week.
Be gay, do heist.
Be gay, do
Be kind.
heist.
Yeah, be gay, do Smith.
Be gay, do
Legally, we do not condone doing heists
Or cyberbullying.
Or do
or
we?
cyberbullying.
Colin, what?
That was poorly timed. I meant to say that after the heist thing. And you said other things.
Before we incriminate ourselves
Cut
more.
the stream. We delete the bond. Go.
Okay, bye.
Cut.